evening, everyone, and welcome to Adventures in Alberon, Sea of Ice. This is our final session in our 4-part mini-series. I am here with my friends playing today. We have Hannah, Matt, Miles, Olive, and Joe. We definitely didn't laugh about stuffing cookies in our faces just before we turned the stream on.
I was more laughing that Matt had to hurriedly put the ensemble on.
I was laughing at Hannah insulted me. I've never heard Hannah say, first of all, any of those words.
I wish I was on camera.
Yeah, I know.
He called me a nerd and I called him a nerd. That was wild.
That's fair.
Very tame. Very tame.
You're just so kind. Like, I think of you as such a kind person. For that, it was just, it was a delight.
Thanks, Joe. Sorry, Kara.
It's all right. Today we're listening to music via Sirenscape, a tool set used to bring your D&D and any other RPG games to life. It's currently hosting our fantastical Alberon theme song, but you can also make cool sound effects such as this lightning that I use for Maelstrom.
Whoa, fierce.
I do that sometimes.
We also have a bunch of fun minis that you're going to see today, but don't worry about it. I'll show you those later.
Fun for you.
People are pointing.
Scary for us.
What were you saying?
You're so small and it's so large.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. That's kind of my thing, usually, for every character I play.
Last week, our heroes reconnoitered after a impromptu performance on the boat that had been stuck in ice. After a couple of glances out into the mist, Maelstrom noticed a pathway had opened up, and Soge noticed a few disturbances in the mist. Forgoing some time for rest and recuperation, our heroes instead chose at 1 a.m. to make the 2-hour journey to the location of a structure out in the ice. On the way, they were attacked by Spriggans, ice fairy creatures with spears that caused a bit of damage, but were dispatched.
Yeah, those things were bashy.
I didn't get hit.
You didn't get
I wasn't here either.
I was going to say, oh, wow.
Can't see.
Thanks to some wonderful hits and tauntings from Soge and Kylan, as well as a massive storm from Maelstrom, the Spriggans were quickly dispatched, and you continued on your way. You reached a glacial structure out in the wastes, and found a pathway that seemed to indicate someone coming and going inside the glacier, and discovered a door. Intending to disguise themselves to better fit in with the supposed inhabitants of the glacier.
Yes, that did happen.
That did happen.
I forgot about that.
I felt you remember it.
The main group of our heroes, Choppa, Kylan, and Maelstrom, decided to skin the Spriggans to create disguises, leaving Phoebe and Soge, who spoke giant, to investigate the runes on the doorway. Soge, however, fell quickly asleep, leaving only Phoebe.
I was providing emotional support.
He's my emotional support, Soge.
Activated the runes, opening the door, which quickly shut behind her. Phoebe walked through the passageway, arriving at a green and warm glade inhabited by gardeners, ready to give some assistance and crates to Phoebe to take back to the ship. With some quick thinking from Kylan, who is able to phase through doors apparently.
Once a day.
You did it when it
It's kind of embarrassing. I don't like to talk about it.
Completely negating any puzzles that any DM might have made up. You know, it's fine. Kylan went inside, unlocked the door, and let the companions in to see a horrifying sight. Phoebe about 40 feet away, and Phoebe attempting to, well, being attempting to break free of her programming, whilst reaching for a dagger with which to strike Kylan, was able to see the truth of the vision before her. 4 hags, with one enormous and many-limbed hag in the center. And for visual reference for our viewers,
Hell yeah! Here it comes!
It is absolutely horrifying, folks.
You know what's so funny? It's like beautiful, pristine, like gardens.
it's so
awful creatures inhabiting it.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know, that
Classic,
lady looks
right?
kind of nice in the back there.
I think.
Yeah, she's just chilling.
Yeah. Okay. We figured out who we're gonna work with here.
yeah.
It seems we have some uninvited guests. What is the meaning of this?
Just here for the delivery.
give me a deception.
Brought some helpers.
Deception check. Make it with disadvantage because there's like,
I deserve that.
Are we in the
Yeah.
area yet?
you're not
Yeah.
in the glade. You're like at the end of the hallway by the door.
But you're on the correct side of the door.
Okay.
Deception, you said?
Yes, I know you're hiding. The rest of your party is
But
not.
justice never hides.
7.
7.
So he does quite often.
Touche.
He projects the justice from us. Hiding spot.
10 on the die there.
Oh no.
Interesting. This was not the agreement. You will return to your ship if you know what is good for you.
No.
I'm gonna put a hand
All right,
on
BBS.
Kylan's shoulder.
No.
Oh wait, I know that Kylan can teleport essentially.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put a hand on Chopa's shoulder.
Just all the way down. Just-
Yeah.
So Maelstrom leans out and then just kind of slowly gets a little stitch in their side. But I'm gonna lean down and just whisper, Chopa, if I get you directly into where that person is, can you stun them?
I can try.
Okay, I'm gonna leave my hand on their shoulder. I'm not holding a spell, but in my mind, I'm preparing to potentially use Dimension Door to help out Phoebe here if I need to.
And Phoebe's gonna continue and say, it's time to end whatever is happening here. I've regained my wits. Also, Afrin is dead.
Oh, that is unfortunate. We would be willing to bargain with you if you had the coin or the means. We accept other forms of payment. Like what? Forms of payment?
Did you take apples? Apples pay?
Depends. What is this? And she gestures at like the herbs or whatever.
Everything in front of you.
We are mere gardeners here in this wasteland. We seek to garden in peace. But in order to get supplies, we must sell our goods and have them exchanged at market for us.
As you can see, and she gestures to her slick, oozing form as she clings to this stump.
So it's like, can I just look down at like the herbs and see if I can figure out what they are?
Go ahead and give me a nature check.
From this distance, can we hear this conversation?
It echoes through the.
Also, we have the telekinetic
Right.
on that I reestablished.
Can I, like, do I get a sense that this we are mere gardeners thing, is that like, do they believe that?
Insight check.
Okay.
I got a 9.
A 9.
I don't know.
And without
mean,
rolling, I feel like Kylan.
This is definitely a garden. There's
So he's like, yeah, whatever they say, I want to get the fuck out of here.
this is definitely a garden. One herb is kind of the prevailing crop at the moment. What was your insight check? Yeah,
Bang!
Bad.
humble
Bang, bang.
gardeners.
Of course. We would be most obliged in any form of payment you require if you were to periodically take our goods to the Republic in Everest.
Does Phoebe know that these are hags? I feel like that is. Can I, like, does Phoebe, like, understand the nature of the individual that she's
You're from the Feywild. You understand.
Yeah. Okay. Phoebe just goes, I think I'd rather shut down your operation for good.
Oh.
And she, she telepathically is like, time to come in now.
I'm going to squeeze Chopa's shoulder and cast Dimension Door. And I'm going to Dimension Door us all the way back. Well, first of all, in the interest of fairness, how far can I see?
You can, as long as you've got line of sight,
Yeah.
you can see. There's nothing obscuring your vision here aside from the walls.
So then I want to.
When it opens up, you then have like a cone.
I want to dump Chopa and myself off right next to that hag all the way in the back. The one that looks the friendliest.
Yeah, you can meet the friendliest one.
Yeah.
I don't know why they've decided that one's the friendliest one.
Well, because the others have stances that are kind of aggressive.
That's
but she's just sort
Hagatha,
of.
and she's like very
Hagatha.
friendly.
She's kind of
Yeah.
chill.
I've decided in my mind.
Yeah.
Agatha Christie. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do that. Are we able to? Do they do anything to stop us?
I will say, if you what
For fucking
what components do you require for Dimension Door?
For Dimension Door.
Realizing that you've been manipulated your whole life.
Verbal.
Verbal
fun.
only?
Yep.
I would
kill.
say
They were the ones manipulating
roll
you.
roll a performance check just to see how quiet you can be.
I'm an
I'm
awakened
terrible at
bird.
performance.
You're terrible at performance. It's a charisma based thing.
13.
Oh. Let's see.
Let's go.
Whatever.
Oh.
It's gonna be fun. Come on.
Okay, well that's, no, they hear that.
So what happens?
We're gonna roll for initiative. That's what happens.
Okay, that's better than I thought.
Right
I'll
out the
take
gate.
that.
Right out the gate.
Initiative?
Yeah.
Initiative.
How many minutes into this game are we?
13.
We did good. We did good. You know what? That's like 13 minutes of diplomacy is pretty good. I feel like
For us, for me, especially, that is pretty
How
good.
many words did you say?
at least 10.
Yeah, at least
Probably
10.
like, yeah.
Yeah, you
That's a lot of words for a bird.
You assumed that
Wow, what's
diplomacy
that
would not work.
supposed to
An
mean?
awakened
your
bird.
Holy fuck.
Please.
Soga, you can't just say that. Soga,
You can't just ask people why they're birds.
All right, anyone natural 20?
Close.
Oh, close is not natural 20 though.
It's not.
How about a 15 to 20?
I got 18.
Dirty 20.
18?
He's faster than me though.
He's faster than you. All right, so we
Yeah,
got
plus
Phoebe up
0
first.
initiative. He faster.
Then we have Soge, then Kylan. Olive, what'd you get? 11.
Oh, I got 12.
12. Not
So
bad.
fast. So
What's your dex mod?
Oh, that's actually perfect. My dex mod? +1.
Okay. Thank you.
That's perfect because that means I can dump you off and then you can just go. Perfect.
You should just get into like position like you're bowling. And then
Yeah.
dimension door and out the other side of the dimension door. You're like
How dope
bowling
is
and you're just like
The fast deck
Still
special.
hidden?
We're still heading.
Okay, cool.
yeah, am I
Justice is always
technically well you guys are over here
Justice
now,
is
because
sometimes.
that initiated the initiative.
There are times in this world.
So with Sophie and I, we're in the back still, like down the hallway. Unknown that we're here.
is not.
There's-
Well, guess we should go.
yeah,
that's
I mean, I'm
deep.
not supposed to be sneaky. But
All right. So Phoebe, you are first to act in our initiative order.
All right. I'm gonna fly directly up into the air.
Hell yeah.
how many feet?
Because you're not a bird, you're an awakened bird.
I'm an awakened bird.
More.
A couple weeks ago, Joe kind of looks at me and goes, "Are you just an owl?" I was like, "Yeah."
I definitely
I'm gonna
have not created this whole
go
world.
20 feet up in the air. And I'm gonna throw some daggers at, let's see, at the big one.
At the big one.
The big one.
All right.
Yeah. So. Alright. And I'm gonna use steady aim to give myself advantage. Again, like perch on my little
Gotcha.
little rod. Oh, right. Advantage means roll 2 times. 26 to hit.
Yes. Yes. Casual.
Ball, dude.
6.
2 more d6s. And I'll use Psionic Strike for an extra 8.
Whoa! What was that move called again? It was very impressive.
Psionic Strike. Oh no. Alright. That's 3 2s on the d6s.
That's
okay. 13 plus 11, so 24 points of damage.
Damn.
Nice.
Some of it is
trauma
psychic and some
damage.
is force. Is that information that you would like me to?
I would appreciate that information today, yes.
All right, so 9 of it is psychic. 4 of it is, I don't know, whatever sneak attack is. Is it just the same?
Piercing
It's
damage.
piercing damage. It's the same as your weapon.
And then 11 is force.
All right.
Can I have the other little flying standee?
I guess you did bring it
2
here
flying
special
people.
for
I brought it
Two
because
flying
I
creatures.
built an
Yeah.
owl character.
Yeah.
Wow, you so high up. Holy wow.
Is that all for your turn?
Although with the
I am
camera,
bird.
although with the camera, it's like you just
just doesn't
look like you're getting
yes,
larger.
it is
All
much
right. Soge, that's you. Kylan's on deck.
Oh shit.
Alright, I'm still hidden.
You're still hidden.
Just keep asking that.
I'm going to use my insightful fighting on the hag in the middle.
Okay.
I have line of sight on her.
Mhm.
Cool. So I need to. I'm making an insight check against her deception.
Catting one hags.
Yeah.
That's Maelstrom. Sorry.
Be a failure.
Against her deception?
Yes.
Yes.
Unless she has a terrible deception. Probably not.
18.
Yeah, it's okay. So, I cannot use that ability on her for the next minute, I think. But then I'm just gonna fucking attack. Because I'm hidden, so I still get sneak attack anyway. That was just to make it for the whole minute.
Just so you're aware, you are hidden.
Okay, cool. Great.
But you're
awesome.
You're hit.
Cool. And yeah.
Wait, are you standing in the hallway or are you still
far
past
away,
the door?
though, yeah.
I'm in the hallway.
Oh, you're probably still hidden then.
I'm still hidden.
Right. Because no one's seen you yet.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Ergo.
sure I'm still hidden.
You're still hidden.
And then I'm gonna use the -5 for the thing that gives me my long shot feat. That ability.
Marksman?
No, it's the one where
Sharpshooter.
Yeah,
Sharpshooter.
sharpshooter. And I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna load a magic beam.
Oh.
Now's the time.
Yeah. This is it.
And let me just make sure I don't have to.
While Matt's
hidden?
making sure
you're
Vincent
hidden.
from chat would just like to
Arcane shot.
know, is Soga hidden?
Vincent, I do believe Soge is hidden, yes.
Vincent, I hope that helps.
It's my husband.
Yeah. Vincent's great.
What am I doing with this?
Hold for bean.
Hold for being.
That's a good loading screen. Please, hold for bean. Yo, you bean. What a bean. That's some
And
bean.
I rolled low on initiative.
That's some bean.
10.
All right. Would you please roll a d4 for me?
What's
This sounds like a direction to me.
All right.
I know what that would mean for me.
So,
And for my skulker ability,
Because
for
you're
the
hidden.
record,
all right.
they don't see me if I miss the shot.
okay.
So are you saying in summary that you are still hidden?
I'm still hidden.
If you wouldn't mind placing the center of that measuring thing about 10 feet diagonally towards that stump there.
From the center. So
Like over here?
centered on that one.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Oh, so do I still hit her?
Oh,
Uh,
it would be.
Underneath her?
We're back
Do
here.
you want to place it on the ground?
What's the radius on your beam damage?
I think it's a 10-foot radius.
Oh, that's so small.
Yeah, it's not a
Small bean.
It's gotta hit
Does-
her.
Does it hit her?
Yeah.
If it's 10 diagonal, then it would be 10
So
back.
the force of the exploding bean will hit the hag.
nice.
Even with that terrible bean shot.
Yeah, even when I miss,
Bad beans.
Critical bean.
Justice never misses.
With the voice.
Justice is approximate.
Justice doesn't deal in black and white and gradients and deals in approximates.
Oh, my bad.
Percentages.
I was looking for all of the non-beam things. Okay. What's the damage on? Oh, she does get a dex save. It's DC 15, or she takes half damage.
Doesn't.
She's got like a
Very
ton of limbs
dexterous.
though. I feel like you get +1 per limb at least.
She looks really attached to
It's a
that.
save.
Yes.
It's still a fail. It's 15, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna take the full brunt
Just
of
realized
this.
her little face, her little nose looking up.
I know, it's like
It's pretty good.
I hate this creature.
Yeah.
So that's
It looks slimy.
Yeah.
The legs.
Oh, but it's so beautifully painted.
Yes,
12
yes.
fire damage.
All right.
12 fire.
And that is beam number 2. I have 6 left. And I am still hidden because of my skulker feat.
Indeed. Thou art hidden, good Lord Soge.
They still don't see me.
Anything else?
I guess I'll
All in that
move
pretend fire
slightly. Actually, I'll move slightly away so that I'm basically up against the wall in case I need to try and escape in like a very cowardly fashion.
Indeed.
Classic. Classic.
All right. Kylan, you're up next.
Currently?
As in, like, you are. Please now.
Okay, cool.
Please, for the
turn
love
and
of
look
God,
at-
now.
I turn and look at Soge. And like, right.
It's disorienting.
Like, right. Okay. And I just take off running into the room being like, I'm coming, everyone! But, you know, I only have 30 feet of movement, so I'll run 30 feet. I'm just like, and,
Oh, look at him go.
and then when I get to there, what, in the quickest way, unless I need to roll for it, is the biggest threat aside from obvious middle of the room?
You will need to roll if you want to, like, discern the types of hags that are here.
Yeah, it's true. I think I'd just see the big scary one and be like, oh shit.
I think you would assume
collapse.
big equals bad.
Right.
Magic.
I think I'm gonna just like, oh shit, I don't want to hold. That's so lame. Okay, fuck it. All right, I'm gonna double tap Duskbreaker, my hammer, on the ground as I'm running, and it starts to glow, and you hear this just like, and it starts charging up, and then I use it to cast Sunbeam directly at them two in a straight line, which I think would probably go over, if I could, your head. But
You're
not.
halfling, right?
I am halfling.
So just kind of
Small little
just hit
round
as many
egg.
people in this 5 foot wide, 60-foot beam as possible, which I think would maybe even end right there. 35, 40 to beat them. 45, 50,
It's not gonna reach.
55, 60. It's 1 foot short of hitting them. Damn it! I'm still gonna do it. Because I
That
can.
hag's like,
Well, because
it's like right there. at the time.
so this sunbeam will last for up to a minute, so I can keep like redirecting it every round. So I'm just gonna like, oh shit! Just like right at this giant ugly thing that I was not expecting to see.
Luigi's flashlight.
Yeah, exactly. And so needs to make a con save.
I love that stuff. Joe gave me an axe that cast that spell in campaign 1.
It's
right
a
at the end.
fantastic, yeah,
Yeah.
great idea.
What's the DC it has to beat?
The DC. Oh, that's funny. It doesn't have one on the item, so I'm just gonna go with my own of 15.
That would make sense usually.
That's a success for this one.
Okay, so half. Let's see here. It's not blinded, and it takes. Okay.
Seeing the nose out of the corner of my
21.
vision. And several times my brain has
6, half,
interpreted it as
13
Oreo
radiant
coming
damage.
down for some reason.
Not blinded.
Where's the cat?
but
Still not blinded.
Not blinded.
And this beam is just like persisting out of the end of my hammer as I'm like, fuck!
All right.
Yeah.
Anything else from you, Kylan?
No, that's kind of everything.
All right. You see the big hag kind of like throws up 4 of her limbs to protect her face from the sunbeam, and looks over.
Patty.
And you see the large one right over there. The big, not the one on the tree. The
beefy one.
The bumpy one.
Big one.
The bumpy, spiky, bumpy one.
That is a very muscular lady right there.
She's going to head towards Chopa because that's the closest one.
Did she say Patty out loud? Mm-hmm. She said Patty? Mm-hmm. Cool. That's Patty.
How far is she going?
Patty
She can go 40
She's
feet.
gonna fucking destroy you.
Putting that in my notes. Hagatha and Patty.
Oh, she's here.
All right.
Oh.
So Chopa, you
She
look
made it
up
all the way
as
over
this monstrosity of flesh that's stitched together with boiling bubbles and horns poking out, grimaces down at you with teeth sticking out from different directions, one eye kind of like off to the side.
I can have my friends make you a mask like mine if you want.
Patty.
Okay, Patty.
And as you look at her teeth, you see that these teeth are made of metal and have been embedded into her face.
Oh, she's
Her
Jocelyn.
claws are
Goldeneye.
skulking around into corkscrew shapes. And she grabs out at you with her claws.
Grabs out.
Yay.
I want you all to know that I'm using the rainbow dice for Patty.
Very good.
That is a 24.
You got me.
You've sunk my
Oh,
boat.
Patty, we can be friends. I said, just keep your hands off me.
Is there like monk shit you can do? Or not?
Do not be hit.
Not?
I can catch projectiles.
Are these nails long enough and also detached and fired from a weapon?
All right, so that is 11 plus 2 is 13 points of slashing damage to Topa.
Okay.
Actually, that.
And if you wouldn't mind giving me a strength check.
Okay. Well, let me take my damage first here.
Yikes.
Oh, this is to not go prone or something.
Let's not get grappled, I bet.
Yeah.
Oh.
How do you grapple an egg-shaped being, I wonder?
That's not good.
Chopa
That's
has
an
arms.
8.
That's fair.
And you are indeed grappled.
Fuck.
Okay.
So you just got picked up by
Yeah,
Patty.
so you
Patty's
watch as
making
Patty
omelets.
just kind of Chopa, and then reaches one arm around and another arm around, and go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, she's gonna break Chopa. Is she gonna crack this egg?
No.
What happened to protect Chope at all costs?
I mean,
that was like,
Got a low initiative.
that's good. We haven't had a chance to do it.
Okay.
There we go.
I forget what am I doing? Constitution? Oh. Saves. 23.
Oh, very nice.
You're one hard-boiled egg.
Yeah.
This yoke is hard over here.
So
So
thankfully
hard
for you,
boiled.
with this. I'm so mad at you right now.
That's the.
Dude,
I just want
Oh my god, it's so much more upsetting than I thought.
I'm trying to not cough so hard, and then you do something like that.
Yeah, like, I don't like the sounds that came out of that.
I'm trying to maliciously gather dice.
We've been doing this for a month, and it's harder every week.
It really is.
It's like there's layers to this.
Chopa. You feel this beast grab you and start crushing into you as Patty gives you the biggest, grossest, bumpiest hug you've ever had.
About the hug.
Would evasion work here? Can I somehow evade this?
Horrible adjective to use for a hug.
Bumpy?
Bumpy.
You don't feel bumpy as hugs.
Oh, that's a lot of ones. Don't worry. So many ones. That's 3 plus 11 is 14, 24, 36 points of damage halved.
Okay.
Halved. To
18.
18.
18, okay.
And you aren't, you know,
Ain't
your
dead.
legs aren't broken.
I like that. I hated that turn though.
Yeah, that was poor bad.
And you are held fast in this tight hug.
Wow. That
All right. The skinny one turns around and looks at you, Maelstrom, and gives you a little wave with her fingers.
She is a nice one. See?
Tag us
see her
be nice.
bones skeletal poking through her skin, sometimes actually poking out through her purplish skin, her hair white and straggly, and she carries with her a staff.
Madam.
She like bats her eyelashes at you. And as she does that, she slashes out at you with her hands, and that's going to be find the correct dice for Vicky. Her name's Vicky. That's going to be a 15 to hit.
Pizza pizza.
Okay.
Little Caesars. Pizza, pizza.
Not a sponsor.
Vicky.
It took me a second to realize what you just said.
All right, so that's
Fuck me.
D8s.
All right.
It's 0 damage.
No. 6 piercing damage.
And that's it.
No.
Nice try.
So that's 12,
Do not like.
24.
All right, which one of us is the chosen one who can solve this whole problem?
32.
I'll do it.
Okay.
That's 42 points of cold
Sogan
damage
has
as well.
powerful.
Cold damage?
Yes.
Today, energy.
I am not resistant to cold damage, so I am down.
You're down?
Yeah, that's a lot.
On the
dude.
first turn?
Okay.
I'm a sorcerer.
How
I
much
got,
damage was that?
I don't know, 48 damage.
Yikes. Was that from full to 0? Are you like dead?
No, I wasn't at full, but I would have had 2 health if I was at full.
Well, shit, we should have rested for that too.
I mean, realistically, that was a lot of damage.
That's a lot of fucking damage.
I did roll real high on that. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
that's very bad. So you're down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you tip
All
me
right.
over there?
Chopa,
Don't pour me out yet. But definitely tip me over.
Maelstrom, not the time.
and Vicky turns
Healers in this party.
and heads 30 feet towards Phoebe.
Is she drifting? Because she looks like she's drifting.
She's attached by sticky tack to her base, so
But
yes.
she's also got this very like ghost of the lake, lady of the lake kind of vibe.
I feel like this movie was initially meant to be a
doing the
ghost,
thriller.
That's kind of how I saw it, yeah. Oh, man.
The thriller lead. Yeah.
All right, Chopa, it is your turn. It is another strength check to get out of your grapple there.
Okay. She's not looking good. That's not gonna be it. Strength check. Oh! 14? No?
I'm sorry.
Fuck! Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can't move. I can't do anything.
Kick her in the solar plexus.
I'm just
There's
she's
nothing
gonna go.
against attacking if you're grappling.
You're beautiful. Can you please let me go? You're hurting me.
Yeah, you could just like
You could like
fight her while you're.
Yeah.
while you're there.
Oh, I can?
Yeah, you just have a movement of 0 and have disadvantage on attacks. I think.
Oh, well then I'm gonna try
I
to
just think you have
stunning strike
disadvantage
this
on attacks.
bitch.
No, it's
No,
just
you
zero
don't. You just
movement.
can't
It's just
move.
your
Yeah.
movement.
Okay.
Oh.
It's because
How about that?
Point.
Right.
Yeah.
Incapacitated.
No, it's not. It would be
Restrained.
restrained. Yeah.
Choppa is going to wriggle one of their tiny little malformed hands free with a little dagger in it and go, let me go, and put it into her arm.
Mm-hmm.
First attack is a Dirty 20 to hit. Sorry, I have to do math.
But that was a wonderful face to go with that.
Did that not hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
Let's see here. Not gonna be a lot of damage, but she'll be stunned. 7 points of damage.
All right.
I'm going to attack, regular attack again, with a dart. I'm gonna stab her again, go,
Ah, fuck you. We can still be friends though. I trust you.
oh, that's not gonna be as good. It's going to be a 10 to hit.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. And I can't, well, yeah, I can't move, right? Because
Correct.
if she's stunned, does she drop me?
Surely.
She would be.
Is she stunned?
Well, let's see.
Yeah, that was a stunning strike,
Which
bruh.
one?
Because that
Which one?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and I think it also has to be an unarmed strike, doesn't it?
So,
No, you have to use a weapon.
Monk weapons,
Yeah.
Nice.
It is a Constitution saving throw.
It's 20. A dirty
Oh,
20.
you're free then. Then
She's still holding on to you.
well, then I'm gonna use a second key point to make my other attack. Oh wait, no,
no.
Didn't hit.
that can't. Yeah, I can't. All right, that's it for Tropa.
All right. When you say, we can still be friends, I trust you, and then you stab into her, you kind of hit one of the, like, crusted over warts that's, like, the size of her head next
Ew.
to her, and it just kind of, like,
Ew.
and then she just kind of, like,
We can talk this out.
from there.
The mask like amplifies the crunching.
Ew.
Yeah, now that I'm listening, I can hear
Really upsetting.
From there, on the ground, you can see this horned hag looks up at you, Phoebe, and says,
We won't forget this betrayal.
and she raises her staff. And how high are you flying?
20 feet.
20 feet. All right. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
That's this one down there.
Not good. 6.
Man, Phoebe saves.
All right.
It's
So
It's,
small,
it's very
Awakened.
upsetting.
Ow.
Oh, small awakened owl.
awakened owl.
8.
Well, depending on how much damage she takes.
That's a good plan, actually.
Small unconscious owl.
That's 11 points of damage.
2 tiny owl hubs.
Did you say 11?
And you see the area beneath you, Phoebe, as the ice that kind of floated around you in this beam of cold kind of coats the ground. You see the plants beneath freeze and begin to die. And I'm looking for something that we can use. You're not stunned, but it's just
guys
going to be the ice.
Are terrible at gardening.
Now put it below.
There's gonna be a TPK in the first half of this show.
So they can run away before that happens.
So basically, that part of the ground is frozen and it is difficult terrain.
Got it.
All right.
It's okay, get in here.
Why? I'm a range fighter. I'm good.
And from there,
I got beans!
Who's gonna sing, or sing the ballad?
I'll never forget you.
To be like the Yaskier of the group.
the big one in the center
Yeah.
smiles as she sees the carnage that's happening. And she hasn't even acted yet. She says,
Sisters, I trust you to take care of the pests in the garden.
and you see she lifts one clawed finger and drags it down. And as she does, a piece of the air seems to separate. And she throws it around herself, and she becomes invisible.
God damn it.
Would you please replace that mini with this one?
Oh, that menu was so cool. What's this
Amazing.
Incredible.
I was so prepared.
That's awesome.
Fuck, dude.
That's amazing.
Damn.
I see. And if that's gonna be a recurring
I
boss in the main
almost took.
campaign.
Almost took. Detective visibility.
Yeah,
Alright.
if we had killed this thing, it would have saved me a lot of trouble later.
Okay. Maelstrom, please give me a death saving throw.
Oh gosh.
Wow. Wowza.
I had forgotten.
That is going to be a 4.
Yikes.
Oh, no. One fail.
Yikes.
Maelstrom. All right.
Son of a... son.
That brings us back to Phoebe with Soge on deck.
Then
I'm gonna, let's see, bonus action dash to get over there and try to fix this.
Fix that mess.
I mean, things are going pretty great over there, I feel like.
It can't breathe.
That's all I can do.
Right?
Is that Patty?
Patty.
But if you let go, I'll make you a mask.
Patty.
And I will try to stabilize my buddy. Medicine check?
is that something anybody can do?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Not Phoebe.
but if you roll a 7, it's not gonna go very well.
No, it's not.
Wait, you're not heavily invested in medicine, the most essential skill in D&D? God,
Mine's not bad.
bunch of amateurs.
No, it's not good.
And she's gonna catch Chopa's eye and be like, I tried.
Chopa's like, can't really open their eyes because her face is all turning red from being squished.
Patty looks down at you and says, Patty? From
Are you
there,
one of those people who can only say their own name?
It kind of seems like, yeah. That's my assumption. Patty's
Gotcha.
definitely a
Gotcha.
we have
visual
Soge,
monster.
who's definitely still hidden.
Cool. Great. That's
Oh,
very
I forgot you were
helpful.
here.
Do I see any of the, from where I am, do I see any of these hags? I saw the
Yeah.
one just disappear, right?
Yeah, you can see Vicky, who's kind of like trying to like put nose to the grindstone there. Yeah.
Michael
And
Jackson.
you can see Patty.
Do I see this one?
Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Go get it, Michael Jackson.
Alright, I'm going to use my steady aim to try and attack Patty. And I'm going to also use my long shot ability. If she has cover, I ignore it. And I have advantage on this because of my steady aim.
She's
And I'm going to
steadily
attack-
leaning further.
Not going to use my beam
fix-
because literally
tried to fix-
everyone
She's on
else
my
is
notes.
right
Vicky
next
the
to
leader.
her. So, not gonna do that. You're welcome.
I have more pointing too if we need it.
How's
I think
a
She's leaning.
20 something?
Been drinking
20 something
pretty
was
heavy.
She's 20 something, does it? Okay.
2. Okay.
She's strong.
Sweet. So that's gonna be a D8. Alright, so that's gonna be starting with 18 points of magical piercing damage from the initial shot,
Wonderful.
plus a d6 of radiant damage, 1 radiant damage,
Nice.
plus the sneak attack damage.
I forgot to ask, does your weapon have a name?
Yes, but for reasons I cannot say. I'll tell you at break, and then you can.
But it's a named weapon.
Oh, well,
I can't.
Yes or no? It's a yes or no.
yes. But
Okay.
I can't say it for copyright.
That's fine that you can say it. I just need to know if it has a name or not
Oh,
for
okay.
mechanical reasons.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yes, has name. Cool.
And
Because it's
so that's another
Yeah.
9 points from the sneak attack,
Very nice.
and I think that's it.
She down?
No.
and all their health is linked,
Oh.
right? So they all die?
And
Yes.
I'm going to
Yes.
choose to make this, because I've hit her, and I can choose it after I hit, I'm going to make this my arcane shot. I'm going to make it I'm going to go with grasping arrow. So she takes an extra 2d6 of poison damage.
Okay.
Speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Oh,
What does a
sad.
grasping arrow look like?
What does a
It's-
grasping arrow look like
so-
flung out of a slingshot?
So
I'm actually a little little pellet that comes out and just.
So as I've explained before, all of the ammo is different beans and seeds and shit.
Uh-huh.
This one is a bean that, upon exploding, bursts into a bramble of vines and like basically ensnares this hag.
Cool.
Actually, very cool. Sorry, we didn't give you credit for it.
No, I wanted because I wanted to know for that reason.
Right.
So this is nice. Another 8 points of poison damage,
Very nice.
Left.
and then it's gonna take 2d6 slashing damage the first time on each turn it moves 1 foot or more
Oh my gosh.
for the next minute.
Okay.
And this is which one? Lean?
And it can use an action to remove them on their turn. To remove the brambles.
This is basically like a third
I'm gonna
level
put this.
spell.
Let's put
That's
this
pretty
charmed
cool.
one on there to signify that.
Which one is it? This one?
Patty.
Wow, you shot Patty all the way in the back from all the way there around the tree?
Soge King.
From the land of the snipers, man. Don't you know?
Soge King spun the little thing before they fired,
Yeah.
so it curved in the air.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you took the slingshot and went like
I
this and
actually,
shot it.
Anything
I
else
actually
from you,
do
Soge?
think they have line of sight.
Yeah, I can see from here. They have line of sight.
I can ignore up to 3/4 cover anyway. Because I'm so
Anyway.
Dang, because you're Soge King.
That does it. So then on her turn, if she moves more than a foot, more damage.
Her. Kylan, that's you.
Okay.
Then we have the hags, and then Chulpa.
Okay.
You said if she moves more than a foot.
A foot or more. Yeah, so basically, if she moves at all.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna I'm so far from Maelstrom. So sorry. I have to just make my way over there slowly.
Well, that was why I kind of
Yeah.
went to at least see if I could stabilize him because I figured it would take you a couple turns. to get
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So I
don't.
think I'm gonna run around this way, and when I'm in line with both of those guys, just stop for a sec. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get to right there.
Here?
In line with these guys. So against the wall.
Oh, here. Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna fire off another sunbeam.
Okay.
Yeah. So watch another con save from both of them. And this is this round, so
And I'm
okay.
still hitting.
Ooh.
Eight more rounds of this, which is nice.
Okay. The one in front of you is an 18, but the one behind, weirdly enough, in the shadow, is the natural one.
Okay. So 18. And that's really good. 29.
You like that?
And another 8. Fuck. So 29. 30. 37
Hell yeah.
or halved. And whoever took full is blinded.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Blind until my next turn.
So sorry, this is
They're not undead.
this
are
is
they?
Vicky the Leaner, Patty Poundcake, and who's the one with the horn? Is that what we're calling her?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, Patty Poundcakes. Yeah.
And who's the one? Who's the horned one? What is her name for her?
Kelly.
Galley.
Kelly.
Jelly gal.
Gelly the Gelder.
I don't think there's one in there. It's when I had the spell, we had to fake it.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with this invisible thing.
Because they can't see.
What's the male equivalent
What are you
of
looking
a
for?
hag?
Blinded?
Yeah.
Black.
Oh.
A bag.
I thought
A boy
Or
hat.
can
I thought that
hags too?
I don't.
So she's had.
I've always thought no, but I
Which
admit
one
I
is
don't know.
Blinded is the one in the back.
Hag and a huge.
No,
And a
no,
hook.
sorry. Take that away.
No.
That black one. Black one is going on
straight
middle
up.
attack. There we go.
In
Oh,
Alvaro,
this is just an extra one.
Yeah.
hags can be any gender across the spectrum.
So can't see automatically.
Hags don't care. All right.
Attack that one if you can, since you get it.
Kylan, anything else from you?
Continuing to run.
Continuing to run.
Yeah, just be like, take that, I guess. Sorry, I think, maybe. No, I'm going around. I'm just like going around.
Hugging the wall.
Yeah, so that would be
just
there.
like-
That's as far as I go.
You're like sunbeaming inwards and then like running around. The
Yeah, I'm just like,
I
yeah.
love that.
All right. That brings us to
I'm just strafing,
Yeah, that's
essentially.
yeah, amazing.
that brings us to Patty.
With my hammer too. So I'm shooting just like a hammerhead beam.
Here we go. What do you want to do?
So Patty is going to kind of lick her lips across the teeth and thinking of all the gestures of friendship that Chulpa's made and and makes to kiss Chopa, but then turns into an open mouth kiss as she reaches down.
Chopa goes in for the kiss. He's like,
Oh, I didn't realize this was a vibe, but I'm kind of into it.
And then the teeth.
And then
Chopa, that's 22.
Anyone remember VHS? The
But she's
original,
got Chopa in her arms.
the original VHS movie had this one spot where there was this.
Chopa,
girl
that's 22.
I like you. And then her mouth at the end, and that's what that just reminded me
good.
of.
I love that movie.
Chopa.
Chip is looking.
How you doing?
I'm okay.
22 to hit.
Oh, 22 to hit. I thought 22. Yes, that hits.
Okay, yeah, don't touch.
You're just assuming
I
damage
was
now.
damaged, yeah. 22 hits.
Oh fuck. It'll be more than 20.
TPK before break.
12.
And Kylan's just like alone in a room.
Guys?
16 points of slashing damage.
Y'all jump too
Okay.
far.
And then she hugs you tighter to her
So
chest.
romantic.
And you can feel nails digging in with a 16.
The shell begins to crack.
Does not hit.
Does not hit.
Resisting.
And that is a 10, so that also does not hit.
One tough yoke.
But that is Patty's turn this time
Still
around.
standing. We can still work this out, Patty.
Vicky, our resident blinded hag, kind of.
We can talk this out. We can make it work. Let's just talk about it.
Our resident blind hag,
Yeah.
kind of.
I just called her Betty. Yeah.
Vicky. She waves her hands around, kind of looking for somebody near her. And then she'll attempt to send off a blast. And I'm just going to roll.
Love this.
I'm going to roll to see where.
Love this for us, especially if it's a D4 roll.
Yeah.
50% of the directions are hags.
Yeah.
0%
But
are
also,
us.
one of the directions is
75%.
3 of our characters.
75% of this, though, directly is hags.
Well, that's assuming that other hag is still here.
They are.
But that one direction is loaded. If it hits, that's like jackpot against
If I had
us.
that many arms, I'm not going in.
All right. So you see
Good point.
the cone kind of go harmlessly off towards her left. So it'd be directed towards Joe in real life.
How do these flowers hold up?
The flowers themselves do not do well. You watch as
cold?
that 30-foot cone of space in front of her all becomes ice and
Oh,
difficult
shit.
terrain.
I see how they built their hut.
Well, it looks like Sogeking can't get any closer.
Oh, that's too bad.
Ah, damn.
It's all difficult terrain.
Phoebe, you were right. They're terrible gardeners.
All right.
Devastation. Right now, we've
Do
destroyed.
we have like terrain markers?
Really, we're doing them a favor by shutting
Yeah,
this whole
terrain
thing
markers.
down.
I'm just
Yeah.
assuming
Yeah.
like general area near that is.
If you could put this where the other flowers you turned over are. So from one marker to the other,
All those flowers are difficult.
all that flower is difficult terrain.
Cool.
Chopa, it is you. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Make it with disadvantage.
Right.
Where?
Good start.
Okay, that was not bad. So 15, and then natural 1.
Hate to see it. This
Chopa,
becomes a 14.
you don't notice the destruction to the garden around you. You are too busy being enveloped by this hag.
best
For
natural-
once,
I was gonna
golf is
say.
Actually, a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So Choppa does not even see any of the garden
doesn't see what's
around him.
happening. Just fully enveloped by this hag.
Do you want me to grab snow and just?
Oh, that would be
Or do
lovely.
you want me to
Very
use-
turned on by the
Go
attempts
ahead.
for a kiss, but then flustered that it turned into a missed bite.
So, Chopa, what would you like to do in this turn?
Oh, is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Oh, there you go. Nice. I'm going to reach into my suit and flick out one of the flowers.
And go, Patty, we can still make this work.
But then go to stab them also with my other hand. I'm going to.
Flower out
Patty's
and
getting
punch
some
them with
mixed
the fist.
messages. Yeah. I feel like Choppa's getting some mixed messages.
This is an unhealthy relationship.
Mixed all around, yeah.
We can talk this out.
Where's my d20? Oh. 16 to hit?
16 to hit? 16 does not hit, unfortunately. Just missed.
Wow!
No, I'm
Damn, a
done
six.
Patty's
using
also
my
pretty thick.
fucking key points on this stupid bitch.
Yeah, she sucks.
All right. Well, then with my other attack, well, let's wait.
kind of thing.
Is patient defense? Wait, hold on. Hold, please.
Holding.
Why isn't it working?
I thought patient defense was maybe an action.
It's a stance you take that has like reaction stuff that gets tacked on.
Well, I guess I'll just take.
I think it just
Where's
puts,
Tina when we need
it's
her?
just
Yeah.
attacks, I think, against you.
I want to see if I can heal myself, but I don't think I can.
Off the top of my head, I don't think you can.
Not unless you're a very certain type of monk.
As an action. Yep. Nope. Okay. So as my. Well, no. Oh no, attack. So I can only take 2 attacks. All right. So I'm gonna try to attack again then. Dirty 20.
That will do it.
Okay. And it's not gonna be that much damage, but maybe she'll go down.
Maybe she'll let go.
Does he roll a d4?
9.
Are you stunning her? Are you trying to stun her?
No.
Oh, because key points.
Yeah, I don't want.
Is she patty down cakes?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, she's not
Sorry,
down cakes.
what?
She's a popover. If you wouldn't mind giving me a strength check, we forgot to do that at the beginning of your
Here,
turn.
patient defense. Spend a key point to take the dodge action.
As a bonus.
As a bonus
It
action.
wasn't. Yeah.
So you just get disadvantage against.
Wow, another natural fucking 1, man.
It's that
Those
seat.
penguins.
Is that seat cursed?
I think the seat's cursed.
Is it cursed twice?
Oh yes, I do.
Yeah, it might be Dan's fault.
Dan might have touched your dice.
He's not even
But I
here
like
to take
these
the
little
blame.
penguin dice.
That's
It's
why
the
we can
sad
blame
part. I
Alright.
like don't want to let it go.
So Chopa, that's Chopa's turn. Then we have Gelly. Gelly's going to turn around. And she's going to grab her broom.
She has a broom?
It's a staff broom.
God damn it.
And she's going to fly close to Phoebe.
Of course she is.
Oh no! And Lean just fully fell over.
I'm on the ground next to Maelstrom because
Did
I'm
she make
an
it all the way
idiot.
there?
Yeah,
60 feet, 70 feet, 100
Yeah.
feet?
she's got a flying speed.
Birthday cake dice. I'm getting big birthday cake flavor from
Yeah.
these dice.
That's what it is called.
All right.
She's so blind she fell over.
Oh no.
R.I.P.
Oh, sad. And then Gelly will land down in front of you, Phoebe,
No. I mean, okay.
and send forth another.
Oh, land in front of you.
Yes, land.
Okay,
She
so
lands.
no longer flying.
And then uses her staff to send forth another freezing cold cone. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Is that?
Does that hit everyone?
It'll hit Maelstrom and Patty.
Oh, fuck, is Maelstrom
19.
dead then?
Hitting Patty, then it's also hitting.
No.
I didn't even get a turn.
Because it's an automatic fail, so as long as it deals damage, yeah.
Right, and it's not a crit because it's just a save.
No. I'm pretty sure it's an automatic because
It's an automatic 1 fail if you take damage.
Yeah, it's one fail for
And
damage.
if you get critted, then it's 2 fails.
Right.
So you said yours is a 19?
Yeah.
All right, Chopa, I also need a save from you.
What is it?
Constitution, please.
Is it frightened or charmed?
No,
Darn it.
it's to not be super cold.
Oh, bro. You said Constitution? Mm-hmm. That was a 6?
My dudes!
All right, that is a failure.
My dudes!
Wowza.
And then one for Patty.
Never been in a party that was TPK before.
All right, Patty's Constitute.
We're not even at halftime yet.
No, you're not. I was told specifically by Joe to not be afraid of killing you.
Yeah.
I've done it.
I'm not afraid.
It's the last session.
Yeah.
That's why this
right,
one, I'm not gonna die.
Yeah.
You
Coward!
Chopa, you take 14 points of cold damage.
You down?
No,
Oh!
barely holding on.
Phoebe, you take 7. Patty also takes 7, and Maelstrom, that's 1 failure for you.
Oh god. I mean, even if I came over to heal, I couldn't heal all of this.
okay, I'm gonna roll a natural 20.
I've still got my second one.
Okay.
All right. In the center,
Help with the healing fire of my beans.
Keep us warm.
Healing fire.
in the center, reappearing once more on the trunk of that tree. You don't need to switch out the mini yet. As light glares from beneath in the water of this fetid pool, a teleportation circle lights up.
What?
And you watch as this giant hag reappears once more as she completes the preparations for her spell and vanishes into the evening.
This is the map switching out.
Yeah, I was like, you didn't have to
tree's
switch
back
it.
there.
It's just the tree.
You know,
It was a nice try though. I was like, does anyone have
for the narrative purposes.
Yeah.
I can't use a reaction to shoot her, so.
No.
It's true
Can't
because you're
cast
not
spells as reactions.
because you're not over there. You're hidden.
I'm dead.
Shut
Well,
up.
I could
You're
see
dead?
her, I
I
just
mean, no,
don't-
but close.
All right.
You're
So that brings us to
away.
Maelstrom. Go ahead and make.
Please don't die, my
Here's a
guy.
natural 20. I'll do it on the battlefield so the camera gets it.
Oh,
I know, it was close,
you were
right?
at 17 for a sec.
Is that it? Are you gone?
Dead.
Shit. So sorry.
It's okay.
DM takes that DM.
Yeah, wow, that's painful.
Everyone, please be advised. My character for campaign 2 will last a single session.
Joe is now dreaming.
5 minutes.
Poetic justice.
Oh, I've already written the first 3 sections, so I'm not changing anything. I'm very happy with it.
All right.
And with that, you
So
notice
section 4 then.
that Maelstrom's face begins to freeze over as this rime creeps up around him. God, and he is cold and dead on the ground.
Too far.
Oh,
All right.
Son of a.
That brings us back to the top of the initiative order to Phoebe and then Soge.
Is she in
Use the
base contact
rage.
with me?
Is she what?
This like in base contact,
You've got about 5 feet.
so I can fly up without drawing an attack of opportunity. All right, I do that.
You will get it from the other one, the Gelly. The one behind you.
This one?
Yes.
So she is
she
in
is
base
in-
contact.
Oh, I thought you were pointing at Patty.
Oh, no,
I'm so
sorry.
sorry.
Patty's busy.
Patty's
Alright.
busy.
Patty's busy. All right.
talking
Well,
about?
I'm gonna.
we're having relationship problems.
Negotiating.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna fire some knives at Patty
Yeah,
there.
break the grapple.
So I'm gonna.
Don't kill Chopa.
I am so close.
14.
Oh, well, she can't break the grapple without
14 to hit?
breaking the bramble.
You should be sorry.
I am.
That's okay. I'm gonna with a bonus attack. I'm gonna try again.
So, like,
Oh no,
her to
10
break
to hit.
My God, guys.
Ah, come on.
That's really upsetting. And then
rough.
I'm gonna eat the attack of opportunity and fly 20 feet up in the air.
Maybe they won't.
So when we all die before halftime.
Yeah, what are we gonna do with the rest
Sunder
of it?
King was,
Does a 22 hit?
Yes, so kicking.
Yes, a 22 hits.
It's just you
I'm
wandering.
rolling so well. I normally don't, and I'm
Wandering the
only
icy
kind of
wasteland.
sorry.
Talon gave us a wheel since Joe is down. Thank you, Talon.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks, bud.
All right.
Maybe a little late, but we'll see.
You have to go read Talon's narration of
going to,
Maelstrom going down.
Go
It's,
ahead and give me a wisdom save.
No.
please.
Oh man, that sucks. Well, anyways. Thanks.
13.
All right. All right, so that's 24 points of damage to you.
I'm sorry, how many?
24.
I'm down.
What? Fucking.
All right, team.
Well, this is it. This is the like. Do we just take off and become bards?
We have to quickly stat out members of the crew, and like, well, it's been so long. All right, time for Boopy to go in.
Oh my god.
I know it's squinty.
Phoebe,
Yeah.
will you please roll a d4 for me?
Yeah.
I was 3 dice away from retirement.
3.
You have 3
You
rounds.
can be Mayfield.
3 rounds?
You have 3 rounds until help arrives.
Okay. I mean, I can survive 3 rounds.
It's me.
Both of you.
It's so
3 rounds
good.
until you get pushed in by the DM's like, mega hand. Just you're in there now.
All right, that brings us to Soge.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna continue going ahead with. Ooh.
Attacking from a hidden place.
Yeah, so I'm gonna steady aim and attack Pound Cake Patty Pound Cake. And I'm gonna long
Lemon pound
shot
cake tastes the
the
best.
sharpshooter it, so -5 plus 10 damage. at advantage. Let's go.
And?
How's an 18?
18 will do it.
Aw, shit.
Go. Not so
18 indeed.
pound cake now.
Pound cake.
So that's gonna be.
Bean paste.
Please send her
I
down.
should do. Alright, first is gonna be the D of regular old damage. So that's
Yeah, I heard it.
20 points of regular old beam damage.
To Patty.
Non-magic beam, regular beam damage.
Okay.
Then
bludgeoning
1d6 of radiant, another one of radiant,
All right.
Nice.
and then sneak attack damage. Ooh, that's gonna be another 9. I think sneak attack is just the same type of damage as the attack, so yeah, 9 more
I've
magic.
had this conversation so many times and I can never keep it in my head.
Piercing damage.
All right.
Piercing beans?
Some piercing beans.
These
Wonderful.
are, I whittled them down.
Yeah.
Sharpened
They're
beans.
called their pointo
Sniper
beans.
He sits at the top of the
Oh,
crow's
alright.
nest.
I like
Like,
that one.
waves
Good,
out
that's
the
good.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else from Soge?
Spicy beans.
damage.
Yeah.
That's bonus action, steady aim, attack. I cannot move with my steady aim. I am done.
All right.
My God.
And I am still hidden.
We can tell.
Dumb jerk. Yeah,
I created a status room for you.
Kylan, that's you. Then we have the hags, then Chopa.
Oh, fuck, man. It's over.
I mean, is there when I'm? Can I like angle a beam really low? Is Chopa like held up in the air? Can I blind their ankles?
Blind the ankles.
I just don't want to hit Chopa.
If you blind me,
Kylan thinks and
whatever.
here's
Well,
the
then it's like
mentor.
68 radiant damage.
Oh, yeah.
And a con save, which you've not been doing very well.
No.
All right, I think I'm gonna zigzag. I'm gonna come back through the middle.
Mm-hmm.
She's
So
gotta be close to dead. I've pumped some good damage into Patty.
yeah, so I'm going 5, 10, 15, 20 to get in line
so many.
with the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
So right there.
All right.
Can't reach. And then another beam.
Beam away.
Yeah, so con save against 15. I'll start rolling my damage here. Good start.
Is this gonna hit my dead body in Mills?
No, because you're on the ground.
Oh, that's true.
Technically, your body isn't.
Are you aiming for Patty as well, or is it going?
No, it's just the two because I can't.
For you,
I can't
it's
hit.
more just insult
I
to
just,
injury.
I'm hoping Chump pulls through, or these beans finally take her down.
Your soul has fled.
Finally take her down.
19.
All right, so it's an 18 for the blinded one. And a natural 1 for the one that's standing over the
Nice.
Phoebe's dead body.
So that is 35 or half to 17.
No longer
'cause we're all
awakened.
down.
Okay.
And we can just
this is
transfer the
for-
blinded condition over because
it's-
it's only one round until my turn.
You're an unawakened Adele.
Yeah.
Can I?
So
So
what was 35?
35 or 17. Yeah, radiant damage. And that
Nice.
one's now blind. And I'm gonna keep running diagonally. I'm just zigzagging to try to like get not blind.
That one saved.
Saved and it's only blind for one round.
Okay.
This one.
That one's blind now. So that's
Okay.
good.
Cool.
And so I'm just gonna keep running by. I'm just like ignoring them. I'm like bull rushing through them basically to get over to Patty. So no, keep going this way.
We
like
got
by
another
the tree,
wheel in the chat.
and then 5, 10 this way.
Hashtag save Chopa.
Yeah. So now the next turn I can run up and try to pry them apart.
All right.
And I'm now engaged with
you are
them.
now about 5 feet down, going down into that area.
Okay, I'll like
Or is
hop
it-
down. That's
Around
fine.
The other way.
I mean, yeah, I guess I would go around the other way if it's down. Yeah. So I'm still technically engaged with them. But
Okay. So we have 2 wheels that have been redeemed.
Yes.
It's fine. Displacer cloak is
One
is all
was
good.
from. Oh,
I wheeled myself.
All right. So we've got a wheel.
Allowed.
Good.
It is allowed.
Good. Oh, I should have.
We've
I
been
should have
over
switched
this.
opens.
I just have to say.
Brought up.
DM's
I'm not the
discretion.
GM, man. I'm just letting people know all the facts.
It's a wheel and a half. That's what
there
we've
you
got.
go.
We've got a wheel and a half.
Okay. Fine.
All right.
2 wheels for it to be useful, unless you're using a unit like.
Please, everyone, donate to the
That's
Save
fair.
Chopper Fund.
Let's
Yeah.
see fun.
So that brings us to Patty. Patty, who's still holding on to Chopa
Covered in vines, too.
and still wrapped up in brambles, but she's all right.
Is she?
This is the round where she defects to our side, I bet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Kara?
No, I'm just reading this. Okay.
This note says defects to other side.
After trying to kiss and
Once more, she gives another like little tender kiss to Chopa
with her teeth.
with a 12. It is with the teeth, so that's 12. Doesn't
Big
hit.
miss.
She's still trying to figure out the whole kissing.
He like
Instead of using the teeth this time, though, it's definitely just lip. Only like one lip though, so it's really slimy.
I watched a couple of YouTube videos.
How to kiss for beginners.
That's a 14.
We can work on this.
miss.
14. Dang.
And then a 12.
Miss!
Oh!
I live for one more round.
And you see as she like sees you squirming, she then drops you.
Drops?
She drops and she begins to take the brambles off as she heads over towards Maelstrom's body. She steps over you, Chopa, as you lay on the ground.
This one? Blind?
No,
Patty.
Yeah, the
Patty no
She
longer.
moved?
She
She
took
broke
off
them
the
off.
brambles.
That was the action.
Yeah, as her action. And she just steps over to Maelstrom.
But she has to ungrapple
Oh, she has to ungrapple it?
to be able to do the. Because if she's grappling something, she has to use her action to ungrapple, right?
I don't know the grapple
I feel like drop.
No,
I feel like
You
it's
as the grappler can release it.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that would be kind of silly if you had like lockjaw arms.
Really good.
Like, oh shit.
Is it a grapple check to get out of the brambles, or?
I think she can just take an action to remove them.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds right.
She basically wastes her turn.
No, it's an athletics check, but it's a really low DC.
Yeah. Well, she might
Yeah,
still
but they're
suck at it.
habits. And she looks, she's only
that's a
just
15.
attacked.
That beats it.
Yeah.
All right. She reaches down to Maelstrom's body, and you see she grabs onto his cheek,
Ew.
Cast the wrong word.
and she begins to pull,
Ew. Stop it.
and she rips away,
No, that's gross. We don't do that to dead bodies.
and she puts
is not
Maelstrom's
kissing.
I've
face
done that to the.
on as a mask and looks over at you, Chopa, and says, "Are we friends now, Phoebe?"
Oh my god. Who is this psychopath? Holy shit.
Love
pancake.
Love
That's so fucked up.
I'm speechless.
This is so fucked
Choppa just returns the gaze in absolute horror.
phenomenal.
Wowzers.
Oh,
Just
didn't
friends
think
now,
we
Phoebe.
were gonna get to someone
Yeah.
wearing someone else's face tonight,
Happy
but
New Year.
here we
I'm
are.
glad this wasn't the holiday special.
I don't know. There's some holiday miracles happening here.
It's still fine.
I can't believe you did that. That's disgusting. Holy shit.
Bringing us to Vicky, who is no longer blinded but is engaged with Kylan. Vicky whips around. Kylan, please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, all right.
You got this, Kylan.
Can do. Nope. That's a bad roll. Got a 5.
That's a tough
So
one.
1 away from a 1.
You hate to see that.
You hate to see it.
14.
No me gusta.
All right, so
Kylan,
that's
remember your knees.
21 points of cold damage to you.
Hi-ya.
And that area as well. Icy.
Yeah.
Just throw it out.
Just throw out that glitter.
You did it.
Almost the whole thing is. You just gotta. Yeah.
I'm putting those on my nails later.
All right, so you are aware, Kylan, that is difficult terrain.
Okay.
Next time you move, I will need a dexterity saving throw.
So it's basically this half, like this
Yeah.
60% of the battlefield.
Is ice.
Okay.
Starting to think that maybe we should have long rested before coming out here.
Guys, we have not lost yet, okay?
So
A little more confidence here.
I hope
Our healer is still up technically.
That's true.
All right. That brings,
that's on you, bro. And you're down, right, baby?
that brings us to Chopa.
Chopa.
Stillness of mind. Heal myself. 24 points.
You got it.
Oh,
Nice.
And
I liked this thing that she did.
what I
Cast
can't
2 spells
do-
in 1 turn
So
that aren't.
You can if one's a
cantrip.
cantrip.
Yeah.
movement.
So I can't miss 2 steps and I have to heal, which sucks.
Correct.
Do I want to move? If she's
I do a good
going
line.
to
I do a good line on
move
most of them though.
away, and
You will get an attack of opportunity. Is that all right?
No, it's not.
that's like when you're paying at the grocery store and it's like, is this amount okay?
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't have an option, so yes, but like, not really.
no, it's not.
If I drop prone, I get minus to melee, right? my AC
They
goes
have
minus
disadvantage.
on hitting me.
Ranged
No,
does.
No,
ranged
range
has
is
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Melee has advantage.
Well, shit. Pound cake Patty over here is
Stun her. Beat her up.
I can't. I used my whole. Yeah.
Right.
What are you doing?
Finally,
I'm
right
gonna
where
stay
I
where I
want.
am, and just gonna hold out a flower and be like,
Please, babe, we can work this out.
Even
we
with
get
your
down
new
on one
beautiful
knee.
face.
Persuasion check?
Okay.
There you go. Chopa, persuade your way to victory.
To break up a coven with a flower offer.
It's because we didn't start with diplomacy.
Come on.
This is where we do the natural.
I mean, I tried.
Oh,
Definitely not.
Definitely no good.
Diplomacy. You can have a little
Persuasion
diplomacy
is
as a
a
treat.
solid 6, Kara.
You could have chosen to come
But you
in
don't know
at
how
any
Patty shows
point.
love.
I don't.
Or
She's
rather, you do.
affectionate with her body in unpleasant ways.
And my body.
Yelly is again blinded.
Yeah.
But she knows that Patty's there.
Oh, can I also dig up some of the flowers from the ground?
Can Chopa dig up some flowers from the ground?
I'm asking you that.
I'm asking Chopa that.
What is
Joe,
happening?
Oh. Well,
does that affect you?
great question, actually. No.
Someone did just put on your friend's face. So
Yeah,
like,
so Choba's gonna hold up the flowers and be like, babe, we can work this out. And then put them to the ground.
All right. Gelly, our blinded hag over there, realizes that Patty is in the area and kind of starts stalking around in a circle.
Patty, say something, dear. Patty, am I close? Am I close to the little egg being?
No,
worst
very
thing
far
polo
away, actually.
And then right there, right about there.
Oh man, that ruins my line.
All right. That's what happens when you roll a d8 and decide which way is this hag gonna point. All right, that brings us. Maelstrom is dead. Phoebe, death saving throw. Soge on deck. Kylan after that.
13.
There you go. Better than I ruled.
That is good.
You don't have healing beans?
Oh, fuck.
You
That's
have
what I should have done. Well, I
other
couldn't
beans?
have. I'm sorry. Shit.
It's really okay.
I've got magic beans and the healing power of fire.
All right, Soge. With your healing power of fire, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing, which is steady aim and sharpshooter and try to kill Patty with a regular non-explosive beam.
Non-explosive beans for the win.
Ooh, has a 16.
Just misses.
17.
Wow.
You see, your bean kind of hits one of Patty's horns, just goes.
And I'm still hidden.
Just to confirm, you are hidden.
Hidden.
That
Such
is
hidden.
it for me.
Such hiding.
All right.
Oh my god. Okay, so I'll just use Misty Step to get over there. 30 feet. Teleport. Nope, over. So I was right.
You're here.
So I'll just go. I'll do it for right there. So 30 feet there, and then I will continue. And then, so that was a bonus action spell, and the spell is coming from my spell. Sunbeam is coming from my Warhammer. Is that allowed? Perfect. And then hit both of them again.
Because it's a continuous effect. It's
Right.
not recasting.
Yeah.
Exactly. Concentration 10 minutes. So I'm down to
That's so many minutes.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's I can hold
really
it
good
for the
spell.
whole thing, and I oh, you know what, I didn't. Oh, whatever. Okay, anyways.
What's
So
the
con
save?
save 15.
That is a failure from both of them.
All right. Well, the
Nice.
first of all of these is an 8. So 8,
Nice.
7. So another
Okay,
15.
okay.
This is for
And
Patty.
then a 6 going down, but still pretty good.
Still pretty
so
good.
21.
You like these?
23.
It's when I
25.
hit all of those.
And an 8 again. Finishing an 8. So 25. That's 33.
33.
Yeah,
33
don't come near me. I
and
rolled
both
natural
blind.
ones.
Both blind. All
Yeah.
right. Gelly is still standing.
Doesn't matter. I'm like this.
Patty's dead.
Oh yeah, I want these nice D20s.
Did I
over here.
blow off her face?
Patty turns and looks at you.
Put off my face.
Yeah.
What does it look like when she turns and looks at you?
I think that I would just let out like a what? As I'm like shooting.
What
If
damage?
she's turning around as I'm like holding this beam at her.
What
slowly.
damage has your sunbeam done, and what critical, deadly damage has your sunbeam done?
What?
Don't kill my girlfriend! I've only had one!
Wait, what?
I've only been
She's
kissed
dead.
She's super dead.
What's
yeah.
it look like?
So basically, I think she would turn, and as she's turning, it's kind of slow. And like first, Maelstrom's face evaporates off, and then her face begins to evaporate, and then it's just skull, and then it's bones, and then just clatters down from like the waist up. Since that's I basically like evaporated her from here up.
Very well done. You watch as Rags
It's just
fall
like
to the
particulates,
ground.
just
An
like
arm
off
that's
into
just
beam.
cut off from here falls down. Its stitches still visible.
Fuck.
And Patty
She's
is
so
down.
That's double blind, extra blind.
Blindness.
Thanks to Soge, kid.
Sure.
Greater blindness.
Matt's stealing my thunder again.
Oh wow, yeah.
This is the second time.
Anything
You're gonna
else
be the
from
one that
Pilot?
survives, so you can tell the story. Damn it. I think I'll just move to interpose myself between. So I teleported there and then used 15, so I'll use 15 more just to like head over this way and just.
You can move through Chumpa's space. You don't have to go around.
Okay, well then I'll get right next to Phoebe.
Yeah, it's still 50.
I'm gonna get right next to Phoebe's then.
Right there.
And as I pass by Chopa, I'll just like little tap on the shoulder, like, it's cool, just run out, just get out of here.
You killed my girlfriend!
Right, sorry, no, I mean, sorry, I thought it was some,
I
The
wouldn't
joke
have
was about
right,
Kylan
right.
is just a
I'm just the
serial
worst
killer.
person ever, yes, right, yeah, just get out of here, sorry. I'm a serial killer and I killed your girlfriend.
Wow, big
And then you
loser
watched
over
me try to
here.
like cradle rob earlier on the ship.
Bro, I do not trust Kylie over here.
See, he's a murderer, I just saw it again. Alright, well that's it, so.
So Vicky, who is our serial leaner over there, moves forward 30 feet.
No. Fuck off.
Does she not have to pay attention to the hazardous terrain?
Probably
Or
not.
difficult terrain?
That would
Okay,
occupy
if she gets to Kylan before then, she's going to stop in
yeah,
front of
Kylan
Kylan.
at 25
Yeah,
feet.
it's me. It's me, it me.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you see
Fender's one, you can't do that.
she reaches out with her staff and an icy blast comes out. I need a con saving throw from Kylan. I need a con saving throw from Chopa, and Phoebe, you're going to take a point.
Is it
Ugh, come on,
right?
good numbers, good
Poison's
numbers.
charmed?
All right, 18, not bad.
Oh, natural 20!
Oh, and like right on the edge
It
of
was
the
That's
almost
precarious as
I
fuck.
want a picture of that.
Good though.
Yeah, what a
7.
save, Mark.
Plus 13, so that's 6 points of cold damage to both of you.
Oh, shrug it off. Do you have like full dodging or no? Or not evasion or whatever?
I have evasion.
Oh,
so
yeah,
no
you're
damage
free and
to you.
clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, no damage.
Yes.
No puedes damage. I don't
Thank
speak Spanish, I'm
Jesus.
sorry.
No puedes. You may not damage.
All right, so that's Vicky's turn, and then we have Chopa.
I'm going to move through because I can move through Kylan. I'm gonna go to Phoebe and
Eye
try
contact
to
with Gummy, you're
stabilize. What do I do for
It's a
stabilize?
medicine check.
Medicine check, yeah. But what does it look like? Because I love to imagine.
Toba is going to pry Phoebe's beak open and unzip their mask and do mouth to mouth.
It's just like a fed
Mouth to
green,
But it's like
Ripley
Toba's
air.
face is covered in pound cake patty spit.
Oh, this
It's
is the worst.
like-
Yeah.
This is going to be a very upsetting way to.
Spirit has to
These
walk
artists
return.
do not take
Oh,
note.
that's not
Don't want
gonna be
any art from this
great.
episode, except
That's
for,
a
like,
4.
Me blowing Patty up.
It's a 4? That's not a success.
I think you have to beat a 10 in order for it to work. Yeah.
Wow, that blows.
Yeah.
Is that an action to try to stun someone? Alright, well, I'm gonna use the rest to move away.
GTFO.
I'm sorry, guys. Bye.
Go stabilize yourself.
Careful the camera too, and you back up.
Oh shit.
No worries.
With the hat.
Do you pass directly through that red thing on the ground there?
No, I'll go around it. Wow.
Would she notice it? Is the
Yeah,
question.
can I do a perception check to see if...
Sure. Disadvantage. You're running away.
What is this?
Yeah.
What is happening over here?
Yeah, but I'm not
I have
dashed.
no
I'm not
idea.
like...
Only one of you that is actually
disengaging.
down.
Are you actively looking at the ground to be like, oh, look, symbol?
I'm so small. I have to wade through the grass to...
Disadvantage.
6, a perception 8.
8? Sorry, no. You do run through it, though.
Uh-huh. What happened?
It's a magic bead.
You all feel it's beginning to get colder.
Ah!
A little bit. Not by much.
I feel like that's good for a terrain that's
So
all
well
like chopper wind. Want some
Alright.
flowers to live, mans. Yeah, I remain there.
Okay. That brings us to Gelly, who is still blind.
Blind again. She was unblind for a sec. And then she saw the beam again and blinded her again.
Patty dear, I can't. You're going to have to speak up. I can't hear you.
And
I
she,
feel like I should feel bad. Part of Kylan does feel bad about that.
not much though, right?
No, I mean, like,
Gelly
some
moves
people are not happy,
diagonally
and that
10
makes me a
feet
little upset.
towards Joe.
10 feet, so
Gelly.
Gelly,
Yeah,
the
blind.
blind one.
That's Vicky. The lead.
come on.
So towards Joe would be diagonal. So
Oh,
So into me?
Just
Yeah.
past it, yeah.
So just like now I'm cool. Flanked, great.
and you feel
What big shoulders you have, Patty.
she doesn't
small
she
shoulders
kind of
you
like
I was gonna say,
reaches
yeah.
out and she isn't able to like touch you.
Yeah.
But she does sense that she's hit a smaller thing, and she doesn't know that Vicky's there though.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me another con saving throw, and I will
Aye.
roll for Vicky.
Yeah. Hit your friend. Blind. Oops, sorry. Well.
I touched it!
Well,
I touched it! It hit my hand!
Phoebe.
How are we gonna roll that? She halted it.
I did. I wasn't
That's a
paying
reroll,
attention.
yeah.
That's a reroll.
Okay.
I'll
It's
try
gonna
to-
hit Phoebe.
Well, it's the same number.
Wow, it was the same number. That's
What did you
a lot.
Due to my
I
dice.
literally am such bad luck in the middle here.
It's 8.
I was asking.
It's 8.
It's an 8.
It's an 8.
All right.
Dice don't lie.
Don't mind.
Wow, that sucks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I cursed that one.
That's
Do you want
okay.
a different D20? Do you
No,
want
no,
this
no.
one? This one rolls.
We're good. We're good. I'll read. Yeah, you just handed it to me.
You got the damn.
It was a 2 also.
What's the full amount of damage?
It's 21.
21. I'm still up. I'm a hardy boy.
Kylan, you're the one. You gotta do this.
I don't. Well.
You're the hardy
Wait,
boy.
we got hidden over here.
All right.
Oh, you've got this.
Maelstrom,
Bitch, get out of here, you coward!
or rather Joe, because this is not Maelstrom talking. This is Joe talking. Joe,
Excuse me.
who most do you want to come from this ship
To play as.
to be reinforcements that you play as?
You already said it earlier.
Obviously, what's his name? Binky?
Boopy.
Phoebe.
Yeah.
Formerly known as Squinty.
It was like the
Yeah. Also known as Joe. Right?
Yes.
Like literally it was Joe and then Boopy, it's Squinty. The only one you voice acted,
Good
so.
old
Yep.
Squeaky.
I was really hoping you'd say Yale. I have a stat
Amazing.
block for you.
I know. I just don't feel confident that I could do
Yeah,
that.
also Gail would probably be like, Boopy, go check
Yeah.
out.
That's true. That's true.
It's true.
They're taking a long time.
Captain.
That's the wheel, as Joe gets to choose.
Nice.
So Squinty shows up and totally runs past
Yeah, oh yeah, I don't
Soge because Soge is
He's
hidden.
hidden,
I
yeah.
also
Okay.
only have one eye, canonically.
Squeaky.
All right.
What kind of stats does Squinty get?
Squinty is just a casual
Commoner.
pirate. I have the stat block here, though.
Happens to be the
Is it
exact
just,
same
5e
stats as
pirate?
Maelstrom.
It is
Weird.
not.
Okay.
It's a little bit better.
Okay, that's
But they
good.
never found out that they should.
Because I have most of the 5e stats
Right.
memorized, and Pirate's not great.
It's a little bit better.
But Bandit Captain's way better. If that's
I guess he's a sorcerer, so he didn't have a patron.
Oh. No, just a source.
Ew, I still can't get over that.
So Squinty, what you
Face.
doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot.
Okay. Are you sending me the stat block?
I can, if you say what you're
Okay, no worries.
doing, I can.
So I come up to this thing. I obviously don't see any person, so I just walk straight into this tunnel because I'm supposed to investigate what's happening. I have a movement speed of 30. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You want to attack your fucking egg?
I walk
You're gonna be
in.
shocked, be like, "Who's that up?"
I see what is essentially like a shock frozen garden, a bunch of hags, some corpses, and then like an egg spinning around, right?
And then-
Essentially.
and then me duking it out with a blind and not blind.
Okay. So I think what I'm probably gonna do I get a pretty good sense? Like I have no idea that hags were involved in this, right? This is like
You can
bad news.
visually see your like these people that you had
Like
come
I'm
in
not
contact
involved
with.
in like a deal with the hags, right?
No.
Okay, cool.
You were just told to check out what's taking them so long, and you followed this trail
Yeah.
that they left
So
for you.
coming out, I'm gonna draw out both of my flintlock pistols, and
Yay.
I'm gonna just kind of just be like, I'm completely ignoring whatever this bullshit is in the back of my mind. Squinty hears things, and he's gonna just lean forward and just go, "God damn it, hags again!" And he's gonna take 2 shots, or I don't know how many shots he has. I think it's 1, correct? Oh, nice, thank you.
Oh fucking!
Oh my god.
Squinty with 2 crossbows.
Okay, cool. Okay, so
I know. I'm just leaning back.
it's gonna aim at the one closest, which is Vicky. That is gonna be that's pretty good. 23 to hit.
Yes.
Nice. And that is going to be. I have D10s, right? Yeah.
If you need them, I got them.
I got them. Ooh, that's good. That is going to be 21 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
And so as he like levels the pistol, and there's this loud,
Right.
he's just gonna take the pistol and in like the recoil, just throw it behind him, and then pull the next one out. There's 3 left.
Single-use guns.
That's cool as shit.
He's gonna spit on the ground, and he's just gonna go, "Who's next?"
Wonderfully done.
I love Squinty.
Phoebe,
Yeah.
go ahead and give me a roll.
Come
This is the
on.
last
3.
No!
That's
How many
2
left?
failures.
One more.
Success.
one. Okay.
2
Okay.
failures, 1 success.
No, we're good. We're good. We're good.
All right, Soge is up next, then
You right.
Kylan.
Yeah, you are.
You right?
You are.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna insightful fighting the non-blinded one.
All right.
So it's against her deception. I'm making an insight check. As a bonus action. That was terrible.
How terrible, though.
An 8. No, sorry. An 11 terrible.
Ooh, not terrible enough.
Cool. So now I have sneak attack on her regardless of whether or not I have advantage. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit her with a sharpshooter attack. Oh my god. 7.
Oh, nice.
18.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
that does it.
that's a 27.
Definitely.
minus
Certainly
5,
Miles, thank you for
so
touching that
22,
dice.
So
Yeah.
No, see, the trick is that you have to roll near Olive, but not touch her.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
so that's
It's like the
Nice.
the event
11.
horizon. Can't cross
so
it.
28 of
Dirty
piercing,
hands.
Ow.
being
Show us
piercing,
dirty hands.
plus
For piercing.
3 radiant,
Forgot about the dirty.
Okay.
plus sneak attack damage of another 9 magic beam piercing.
Describe the death of Vicky.
Yeah.
Rip Vicky!
So from nowhere, you don't see anything.
Because you're hidden.
If anyone was close by, they'd hear him go, "So you're getting special magic beam star."
Whispering moves to yourself.
Yes, of course.
Fires a beam, and it's one of the very sharp beams, and it just like out of nowhere suddenly, like imperceptible because it's a fucking beam.
Right.
It just goes straight through her noggin,
Yeah.
and then
Just like a
you're all
little bit of
standing
red that
around,
just
and
comes
then
out.
Just suddenly, she's just like, and like falls in.
I feel like there should have been a very cool cinematic, like,
There's, like,
the
a
beam is
little-
rotating this way and the camera's behind it rotating this way as it travels like across the whole
A
room.
little drip of blood.
Yeah.
If this were a comedy, we'd see it like go around Squinty. They're just like, "Arr."
The only thing you could see was like a small burst of 3 points of radiant damage as it exited.
Just a little yellow
side.
3 comes out of the side of her head.
Three.
All right.
Well, that's... Oh, thank goodness.
Anything else from Soge?
Bonus action. I can move, but I'm not going.
Okay.
Right.
Because
You haven't this whole time. And why start now?
Yeah, hours later.
That brings us to Kylan.
Okay.
Why move around if I can do everything that I can do normally from 100-something feet away?
So I have to waste my action doing this. Is there a way that I could cast Cure Wounds while shoving Phoebe towards Chopa?
You want to aggressively cast Cure
Yeah.
Wounds? You want to like?
I want to get her out of harm's way.
And be like, you're gonna be okay!
Because it's touch is the...
Cure wounds.
She's very
distance.
small. You can probably
So I can
pick
just
her
like,
up.
you're healed! And then just like, you know...
Well, it's all ice on the ground, right? So could you do like a curing kick and just kind of like shuffle?
Yeah, touch
them?
isn't implied
yeah.
with hands. Oh no, the spell says. Oh no, it just says touch. So
Just a
Give
gentle,
me a
like,
flat luck
shove.
check. Just roll a d20.
okay. How does a 6 do?
No, you can't do that.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, I really appreciate the thought,
Moves a little
though.
bit and then just hits a jagged piece of ice and just stops.
Yeah, I guess I'll
Phoebe snaps a perfectly frozen flower.
no. That's okay. Chopa's not looking. All right. Well, shit.
By the flowers on the floor.
I guess we're just gonna use the action. So I go to do it, and then I start slipping, and so I just can't shove, and I just cast Cure Wounds on Phoebe.
Thank you. Are you gonna roll the healing or?
Yeah. Because my d8s have been really good.
Things are looking better now.
So
Most of us.
that would be.
Good thing squint to your eyes.
Sorry, hold on. Not plus.
Squinty, thank God you're here.
Okay, so it's 9 points of healing.
Thank you.
All right, so Phoebe pops back up.
Yeah.
I'm up. What did I miss?
Yeah, I mean, like, that's kind of all I got, other than because like bonus actions, the only thing I have is I can Hunter's Mark.
Hey,
So Hunter's Mark, that.
It's not nothing.
Yeah. Oh wait a second. No, because that would kill me.
Hunter's Mark.
I don't want to immolate myself. That's not really smart.
yeah, it's not fun. All right.
You want me
So yeah, that's it. And then I kind of just. Are you? Is Phoebe considered small? Can I share space?
I am small.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share space and just interpose myself that way too. She's no longer blinded, the
Right.
last hag. So other
All
way
right.
around. So
That brings us.
I'm in between. I'm just trying to protect.
Vicky is dead. Patty is dead. That brings us to Chop.
Phoebes, good to see you. I was gonna run up.
Same.
I feel like
It is
when
half
you.
It is half movement with difficult terrain.
Yeah, but wait, with
Oh wait,
your
wait, you're a
monk.
monk. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ignore that. Fucking monks.
Wait, well, if I was.
Oh, good question.
I think it's
Is the
almost
sunbeam still around?
I still have it channeled, so
Okay.
it's
So I'm
got
gonna
10
run
minutes
up.
left.
Nice.
It's just an action to shoot it. So the only bonus I had was
Stunning
Hunter's Mark,
strike.
which doesn't help if I'm shooting Sun.
All right. Last key point. Stunning strike.
Well, you,
Rips
you don't have to use the key point until you hit, and then you could choose to use the key point.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's how this works?
Yeah, think of it like you make impact at the moment
Never
you
played
like
Monk
push
before.
it.
I don't know.
It's like, you know, in the Matrix when he punches him, it goes.
Have you seen the supercut of that? That fight scene where every time they hit each other, it just cuts
15?
to that. It's the funniest fucking thing.
All right, so it wasn't a stunning strike.
Okay.
Second attack.
See, that's why you want to save it.
Oh,
There it is.
21.
Yes.
That's it.
All right.
Stana.
Forgive
Wait,
me, I
it's
don't
not
know.
that kid.
I don't know. It's a D4. I know what it.
For what, Stunning Strike?
No, I do. Oh well, I guess I could make it a stunning strike this round. All right, so stunned, and
Almost max.
8 points of damage.
Nice.
All
I
right. No
like it.
save for a stunning strike, right?
I
There
believe there
is.
is, yeah, Constitution
Oh,
save.
Constitution.
Or is it stunned and then gets the save on their turn?
It's either con or wisdom.
It's Constitution.
It's con, but I don't know if they get it now or at their turn.
What is it?
Let me look it up.
It's they make it now, and then they get to remake it. at
Well,
end
the
of
DC
their
was
turn.
13, so
Still takes the damage though.
Yeah.
Damage is taken.
wow. Okay, that's all my key points.
Hey, you almost got it that time.
Yeah.
So
I didn't stun once, and I'm a monk.
It's
Yeah.
okay. I've never stunned as a monk either.
Yeah, it happens pretty commonly.
All right. That brings us.
Con
That's
save.
Topa. That brings us to Gelly.
dear.
Gelly, who is no longer blinded. Yay!
Oh wait, I want to use the rest of my movement to back the fuck up.
Slide the fuck back.
Can I move diagonally?
I just imagine you kind of like slid between your legs and just like and kept going.
All right. I need a con save from
make it.
Kylan, and I need a
Back
con
us.
save from Phoebe.
Can I please get this con save? There we go. 15.
Finally. Dirty 20.
Beautiful. Half damage for both of you.
Sick.
6.
Don't kill me.
That's 5 points of cold damage.
Oh,
I
still
rolled
up.
pretty shittily.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm looking quite frosty right now.
All right, and that's already ice. It's just more ice now.
Yeah,
Which
more
brings
ice.
us to Squinty.
Well, so first of all,
Yeah, more ice.
second of all, with this fresh flintlock pistol in his hand, Squinty, you can see that there is like ice everywhere, but he doesn't really put together that it's necessarily difficult terrain. So he's just gonna run as fast as he can forward, which I think halves his movement, right? Mm-hmm. So that's just 15 feet. So, whap. And from there,
Also, give me a dex saving throw.
I will.
Don't fall
That's
over.
a 14, which is a total of
14 on the die saves.
Okay, nice. Perfect. So he gets there and still kind of slipping a little bit. He's going to lower the flintlock pistol in both hands. And he's just going to say, "Don't worry, kids, I got you." And he's going to take a shot at Gilly. And there's an
People, my savior.
that he can do really... I could do that, I suppose, but no.
What's his pistol range?
Is that cocked?
No. Is it? Do you want it to be?
It's cocked. I don't, but it is cocked.
Wow! Sucks.
That is going to be a 14 to hit.
Unfortunately, no.
Fires and ricochets off the cave.
Goes whizzing by my ear. Just like, what the fuck?
And then that is all that Squinty's gonna do. He's gonna take that spent flintlock pistol. He's gonna throw it as hard as he can towards the hag and take out the third
I feel
one.
like you'd make it into the puddle.
Yeah,
Base
probably.
of the
Yeah.
tree.
Here,
Yeah.
it's fetid waters. It's not cute. All right.
Not much about this fight has been cute.
Nope. The face part.
That brings us to Phoebe.
Throwing knives.
Maybe you're
at the
alive.
hag. Throwing. Oh, yes. Hello. Thank you. All right. No. First things first. Second one.
First things first, secondly.
First. Second wind.
Oh.
That's gonna be. Oh, that's nice. 15. It's healing.
Fighters.
Oh, what was that? Second wind? Oh, never mind.
Rogue fighters.
Spell.
It's not a spell.
No.
And then I'm gonna throw a knife.
Like ability.
Yikes! 16 to hit. That's
Unfortunately,
yeah.
no.
It's no good.
Very
no
close,
good.
though.
I don't know what the dice is now.
17.
And then
Constitution
let's
sucks.
see.
That's-
So Kylan stepped. I know we're sharing a space, but if I move away, is that going to draw an attack of opportunity?
Kylan's in between.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
right.
Be like, bye.
I'm kind of waving the, like,
Move over here and
hammer in her
fly up in
face.
the air a little bit. Just step back. Okay. Remember 5-foot steps? I know 5-foot steps. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. That brings us to Soge.
Steady aim. Firing up a non-magic beam.
You're quite the automated turret that's got that. Just like enemies detected. Whole fucking time.
That's a 24.
Yes.
Down.
19.
Minus plus.
Which beam?
19.
19. Yes.
Alright.
Every time.
Special beam stuff.
Yeah, documented.
Max
Always.
damage for the first, so that's
Hell
gonna be
yeah.
12 magic beam piercing. Plus. I can't read this shit.
So weird. Is there something impeding your vision?
Yeah, it's the fall.
It's his hiding. He's hiding away from wherever he's
3
throwing his dice.
radiant.
These dice aren't inked very well.
Plus. Oh, sorry. It was 12 plus the 10 for the sharpshooter. So it's 22 plus the 3 So 23, 25, 3 of which is
This sounds like you're cheating.
sneak attack.
Describe
Yay!
8 more damage.
what it looks like.
Yeah.
Literally the same thing happened to the first one, but it probably, from the angling, looked like it was just shot by Squinty.
Oh, I did get it.
It's a really slow
Shortly
bullet.
after Squinty throws his hatchet into the water,
It's not a hatchet. It's one of the pistols.
throws one of the pistols into the water. Another beam just goes whizzing by, and then another just little like burst of light from the side of the hag's face as it goes through, and then dead.
I didn't hear this one go off. He just throws the third pistol into the pool. And pulls out the fourth one.
As soon as the last hag is done, Soge King is moving into his face.
I have arrived. Finally.
You're welcome.
Soge King arrives on the scene. You're welcome.
I turn around,
Soge,
make a
you
con save.
fucking dude.
I was like, what the fuck?
The fuck
Lord
have you
Soga
been?
King, good to see you.
I've saved you.
And with that,
Fuck out of here, you stupid
Except for
coward.
him.
we'll take a break here. We'll be back in 10 minutes at 8:57.
There you go.
Thanks for
boy.
watching. Bye. and welcome back to Adventures in Alberon, Sea of Ice. Narrowly avoiding a TPK, we are back.
I don't know what you're talking about. We all have characters active right now.
You all have characters active. Wheels
sorry.
redeemed.
Another
Sophie King is never in any danger.
You.
Because you're a coward. Still gay.
I killed 2.
It's true.
Chopa, I don't think would have seen it.
No one would have seen it.
Squinty feels like he got
I'm a serial killer,
Yes.
and
Flowers.
and Squinty killed them all. So I think
Squinty is our savior.
Squinty has arrived on the scene. I hate that that's his name now. Arrived on the scene.
Peeboo.
I mean,
Peeboo.
Also,
it's not Peeboo. It's Peeboo.
Originally, his name was just Joe.
Why?
Because Peeboo is already someone
gosh.
else.
Idol.
Prophetic.
Someone else.
So Squinty has arrived on the scene
Hierarchy. You're right, Jen. Yeah.
to join the rest of you in this slowly freezing was once glade, and you stand in the ruins of these hag bodies. Ice everywhere, except for about 30% of the garden.
All right. Can I tell that there's something environmentally going on here?
Yeah, it
Okay.
feels colder.
Yeah. Is that doing anything obvious to like the environment? Like, other than it being literally colder, like, is it transforming anything?
It's
Is
sort
there-
of like when you have your head in a fridge looking for food, and you are very slowly getting colder and colder and acclimating to the temperature of the fridge. It feels like your surroundings are like starting to cool down.
How do we turn it off? It's already so icy everywhere else.
Yeah, I mean, are those runes on the ground obvious?
Before Squinty left, like, what was the status of the ship?
got
Are we
something for
free?
So status of the ship when Squinty left, it was still stuck in ice.
Okay.
But there were.
I mean, we do have to walk back, so I hope the ice is at least still there for a
Let's make it
little
warm
while.
here and then take a nap.
I think it's a perception or investigation check
To notice clues or hidden objects.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
that thing. You
Go
know
ahead
the
and
one.
make that check.
You know the one.
All right, kids. We got cracks in the ice. We gotta get going. Come on.
Chopa's gonna run over to the remaining 30% of the flowers and just lay in them.
Don't worry, you're gonna be fine. You are defined.
Hey,
You are the beast.
hey, that's the opposite of coming on. Let's go.
Chopa, give me a nature check.
26.
Please be another 20!
All right.
I want this for Chopa!
With a 26, you notice the runes that are.
Missing a 0.
Is it 2?
It's a 4 total!
Okay. Lovely flowers. Smell great.
Chopa's like swimming, going, yeah.
You're gonna be great. You're gonna grow into the most divine beings of all of Earth.
So you do notice the runes. They have been etched into the ground. And when Chopa ran through one of them, it disturbed some of the markings. Soge, with your 27, you would assume that these are magical runes. You don't know much about Arcana for that matter, but you all good?
It's just the obvious. Talon's pointing out the fact that Maelstrom's dead on the ground with no face, and everyone's like, what are these runes doing over here?
I've been very politely waiting my turn
Yeah.
to say that I'm gonna go.
Squinty sees the asshole sorcerer. The other guy is like, sucks to suck.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about
They
it.
have
I feel
some
like
sort of use for a spell, but not being particularly knowledgeable about spells.
That's true. Magic!
Squinty's gonna look down at what Soge is pointing at. Can they tell anything?
Go ahead and roll a d20 and I'll tell you.
4.
Yeah, you get a +0, so yeah, no. you have the like sailor superstition surrounding magic.
The northern winds cause patterns like this. Don't worry about it. Come on, gotta get going.
If only Maelstrom hadn't died.
You wouldn't even know because you weren't even here, so
I was here the whole time!
I don't believe it, you stupid shit!
I killed 2 of them.
I don't believe you! It was this guy! It was Poopy!
So Phoebe, who is still telepathically connected to both of you, just to each of you, is like, please be quiet.
Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna just walk over and do Well, I'll walk over
Yeah.
with you to Maelstrom.
Phoebe's gonna do like some rites or,
Yeah,
or
I would do the
something.
same. That's kind of
She's also gonna she and Maelstrom have been like buddies for a while, so if he has anything cool, she'll help herself to that.
I feel like I would like put my hand really far down your shoulder and be like, "You all right? Are you feeling all right? I know it sucks. Is it your friend?"
Boopy's gonna come over.
and Phoebe's kind of nodding as she goes through his pockets.
Oh,
It's like-
that's that kind
Boopy's
of
gonna go
relationship,
over
right?
and just be like, "Oh, make sure you check the waist pocket."
yeah.
Are those crates and stuff also?
Because Maelstrom's a pragmatic, like Phoebe knows that Maelstrom doesn't want his stuff to go to waste.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Does Boopy have guidance?
Poopy's got something going on. Phoebe, go ahead and give me an investigation check to see what
So
you can find
nature
from
is a
Maelstrom.
21.
Fantastic, thank God.
Yeah. The ranger.
21.
21? What does Phoebe find?
A couple daggers. There's a
I'll
very
help out with the
fine
flowers
clothes.
later. First, I'm
One of the
checking
things that you would notice,
Right, the
harvest. Maybe the
even
flowers.
before the glamour weave, one of the things that you would notice is these kind of beat up, like great clothes and all this stuff. This is distressed. This is not beat up. Like, it hasn't seen a lot of time at sea. This was probably purchased. Like,
He's a fucking poser!
This whole time!
Boopy?
with a 21,
Oh, Maelstrom.
disguise kit.
He's like the fucking guy.
You would also find within all of this a 50 feet of hempen rope, a tinderbox, a water skin, and this jacket
Securities, like
over top the fine clothing is uncommon glamour weave, and it does provide a number of benefits adjacent to such.
All right. I'm gonna swipe the jacket, which is probably far too large for Phoebe to put on, but she's gonna fold it up and tuck it away.
Well, it's a magical item, so.
And then she's gonna, and then and only then she's gonna kind of flip Maelstrom over so that the face missing isn't so
Oh,
terrible.
you can just cover it with flowers.
Yeah. Well, she's gonna look around and
Do not
say,
pick the flowers.
"Oh," because Phoebe was just about to suggest that we just burn this whole place.
No. I will
right.
not let that happen.
We can touch the flowers by leaving, so let's go.
With a 21,
Yeah.
Kylan, with your nature check, you take the time to really look at the garden and its contents.
Thank goodness.
Are knowledgeable in the way of extraplanar things. And this is a rare herb even in the material plane. It is moonwort.
Oh.
It grows fairly commonly, except if you want to use it for magical properties. It needs to be grown by the light of the material plane's moon. And if you look up, you see that the ice has been perfectly polished to form a window. And you can see that the mist, which had been surrounding this place, but was clear around the structure, provides a direct view at all times of this moon.
Did my sunbeam, which is literally, it says this is considered sunlight, fuck with that at all?
No.
Okay,
It
then.
still receives sun. It's still a plant.
Okay.
It is still magical and processed in these crates. Seems to be tinctures, reductions, concentrated moonwort. And you can surmise that this is what...
Pick them up.
All right. So you take 2 crates?
Yeah.
All right. There's a couple more. It's just 2 on the map.
Hey. Yeah, you strap in chat. I forgot your name. I'm sorry. I don't think I talked to you last.
Boopy.
Boopy. Right, Boopy.
Squinty.
Some more crates over here. Stuff's worth lots. Makes all this worth it.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Hey, Lord Sogeking,
Yes.
help us out here.
Around.
Do I know what this is? I'm pretty nature knowledge.
You've rolled a few times on this stuff already.
on the herbs.
Nice. It's moonwort. It's not common. I think you've seen it before.
Moonwort,
So there's
yes, of
rates?
I
course.
hop between
They're
places
not
a lot.
picking
I've
them
seen it
off the
before.
ground.
So there are crates, and there are also the ones that are growing.
Don't worry,
So-
I'm not going to disturb the ones growing in the ground. It's fine. We just let them freeze as this room continues to get colder, and we're still here.
Yeah, Choppa's gonna stand over them and hiss the ones that are on the ground.
Can I, while carrying them out, accidentally step on the other room?
Sure. But what you're gonna like
Wow.
go like
Oh, because if that one made it colder, does something make it warmer?
Go ahead and
like
so
an
you're not
oven?
accidentally stepping on it. You're intentionally stepping on it.
I'm walking this way and I'm like,
Don't stop it!
You disturb the second rune,
yeah.
and a wind kind of comes down the corridor that chills you to the bone. It gets colder.
Right, let's get going. And I made sure to not touch the other ones. I thought it's because it looked different. It would be doing something different.
What? They all look the fucking same, idiot.
No, if take close a look, and I'll point out any differences I might see because they look different.
There's some very casual differences. If anyone is proficient in Arcana, they can make an Arcana check.
I'm proficient in Arcana.
Who knows what
Not.
I know.
So this thing is going to go to the crate that they wanted him to pick up, and not actually pick it up, but try to open it and like discreetly take some moonwort into his own satchel.
Taking a few tinctures for yourself?
Yes.
All right.
I got a 15.
Okay.
But if I failed,
beans.
I have a thing for that.
Awesome.
This looks like it would go great with some beans.
What? Arcana?
Thank you.
Nice.
This is what the screen switch is for, right?
Yeah.
So, with your Arcana check and your experience in the Feywild, you know that these tinctures can be used as like an ointment on skin, and they're prized by Fey creatures because they negate the allergy to iron for a period of time.
Phoebe's gonna communicate that and then be like, and Aphern's dead, so I guess it's ours.
Well, yeah. Seems like it. Gotta get paid somehow, some way.
Yes, we definitely have to get paid somehow, and she very deliberately does not mention the pouch full of 70 platinum that Maelstrom had given her.
Right.
Ruby has no idea.
All right. Anything else?
Justice.
And silver lining, now we're back down to splitting it 4 ways, so.
I'll take yours then.
I don't know about that.
So use
And
some
Boopy is going to use
actual money.
his split the plunder feature. I only saw that he had it. What does it do?
Wonderful.
I saw. That's why I put the mini right, touching as many people as I could.
So it has to do with hit points, but I'll allow it because I just like that you remembered that and you want to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll allow that. Basically, Boopy will tell the whole crew unless you cut him in.
Boopy's gonna come in and he's gonna go, look, I've been doing this a long time, and let me explain. You gotta go by seafarers' law and use the taxation of the highest denomination, which would be Darby, these parts of the water. So take
make any
this,
sense.
and then he's gonna math.
Does that make sense?
He's gonna gray math to the point where it's just like you get lost in the sauce, and it kind of makes sense.
So Phoebe's gonna say, we'll share with the crew, but in Maelstrom's honor, the wizards get nothing.
I don't give a fuck about that. That's fine.
Very good.
Soge, to you, perfect sense.
With my eye for detail? With my eye for
It's not your ear.
It's not so much your.
My ear for deceit.
It's not so much your
special
ear for
ears.
deceit. It's your experience with pirates.
Okay. Fair enough, as long as I get my share.
All right. Anything else from the rest of you?
Well, I suppose if this is it, there's nothing else here. Let's get back. Do we want to, like, bury him or something?
How are we going to get the ship out?
As you say this, you hear a loud crack
We should probably hurry.
Where did that
Shit.
come from?
outside in the direction of your ship.
Toba,
Let's go.
I'm running.
time to go.
Topa's going to pick a single moonflower from the growing bed.
Hey, you know that hurts him, right?
She just killed a
Somebody
fella.
died. My best friend died.
Life for life, I get it, yeah.
Topa's going to slowly walk over to Maelstrom's flipped over dead
I thought it
body,
was gonna be Patty.
Faceless.
picks two
Yeah,
flowers,
Patty.
and goes,
Friend, you served us well. I'll miss you. We're gonna go back to the ship now. Sleep well here forever.
and lay down a single flower, and then go over to
Patty.
Patty and go,
I wish
It's
we
just
could
a
have
rib
practiced
cage from the
kissing
hips up.
more. In the next life.
And lay a moonflower down on her body. And also take off their mask and put their disgusting, dirty zipper mask onto Patty's body and go,
So it's
What do you look
Deserve
like?
this, friend.
What do you look like underneath?
even worse.
Oh my god.
The corpse of Maelstrom just kind of shuffles away.
Just slightly turns his head.
Maelstrom's court doesn't get a mask, even though this is far more.
No
Patty
teeth.
wearing Maelstrom's face, wearing your mask.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
Is this a calzone now?
Yeah.
And turns around and no one recognizes him.
All right, back to the ship.
Oh god.
I got one of those like
Fuck you.
faces on and just tard and start
Yeah.
huffing with like the jangling
look
of all the
great.
crates underneath my arms and all the glass
You say
bottles and
that?
stuff.
Yeah, Phoebe goes, "You look great," and then turns to fly out.
Papa just.
Thank you.
And you can assume that Choppa's going to be your new butler.
Yep.
All right. This group comprised of 5 individuals once more heads out into the frozen wastes. And as you do, you see something that you didn't see the last time, which is everything. The mist is cleared, and the wastes are visible in the light of the coming dawn. Also, what you can see in this light, your ship's mast is moving.
We gotta run. I'm running. I'm sprinting as fast as I can.
Should we do something about this fucking tree stump?
How far is it?
Tree stump. We gotta
It
get
took
on
you
the
2
ship.
hours to get
All
here.
right.
I mean, yeah, running.
Phoebe's just gonna casually fly. Like, if she could carry somebody, she would.
I'm using my one last. I'm using my
Okay.
one last spell
I'm
to
gonna
give
need-
myself 30 feet on
Cool.
Misty Step.
Awesome.
Actually, no, I'm gonna wait for that to jump onto the boat. Never mind.
I'm gonna need everyone to roll an initiative check,
Oh, jeez.
and I will roll one for the boat.
Cool. 8.
Wonderful.
Well, I got a 9, so.
Nice.
I got a 7.
Oh God.
But can I use my monk dash and this? My quick step?
You'll be able to use stuff.
Can I use my
Everything?
cunning action?
You'll be able to use
9
stuff.
for Boopy.
I gotta.
Wow, big
12?
low rolls. Under 10 across the
Yeah.
board here.
Yeah.
What's
What's the
Soge
worst
get?
initiative round
This side of the table
All
wasn't
right.
rolling too well today.
I think
My damage rolls were great.
I
That
got
was
a
bad.
12. We were. That's the highest, and that's terrible.
Wait, you guys get to roll?
What did Boopy get?
I hit,
Boopy got
I
a
hit
9.
Sogi with
A
my
9.
hammer and
So
cast
that
ensnaring
is
strike.
that's a 13 for Boopy.
Well, what do you know? We might get our TPK after all.
Wow, it's
You'll just
from the
you won't
ice.
die. You'll just be stuck.
We'll die eventually.
That would be kind of cool because I need to hear of this like group of people
Exposure.
lost in the waste that are just cursed to wander.
All right.
Campaign 2
I mean, again, Phoebe will just fly away, but
Also,
So we have-
It's cool here.
We
It's
have
fine.
5 rounds.
Fucking ranger.
Every 5 rounds,
Uh-huh.
the ship will try to free itself from the ice and get moving. You do note that cracks have formed in the waste. The ice that reached your ship is starting to break away into smaller flows. There will be something interfering with your approach every single round.
Sick.
cool.
Let's do it.
All right,
Where's
so
the chase music.
I don't know.
Let's get that like.
I had chase music. It doesn't like my chase music. Do you have chase music, Joe?
If you go to the Oberon Master,
I-
towards the top is all like
If
the
I
content.
Music with
dash
fighting
as
the
an
living wall
action
in
and
Final
then
Fantasy.
dash as a bonus action, do I get double dash?
Let's go Hell's Rebels.
If you which?
If I like dash as an action and then also use cunning action to dash as a bonus action,
I believe so. So
Right?
yeah, as a rogue, I
Oh
think
wait!
you can.
If only we could play copyright music. Some good. Oh brother, we're
Oh, yeah.
Bluegrass
Oh my
chase
Yeah.
music.
Wow, I love that
Oh
movie.
man, in the
Oh, we're in a tight
Starfinder,
spot.
in our Starfinder sound set, I have something that is just called desynced gator music, and it's that. It's so good.
Amazing.
Yeah, sometimes that comes on my playlist. I'm just like, damn.
Yeah.
Fuck, I
Yeah, this is
Hell
great.
yeah.
This is good. Good
Yeah.
chasey.
All right.
The
ready
strings.
for 90 feet of movement.
So here we go. So you see the ship begin to wobble, and it's going to make a check.
Did it beat our initiatives?
Did. Believe it or not. And you hear a crack as it starts to move forward ever so slowly. All right, that brings us to Boopy.
So, how far away are we?
If you were walking, it was about 2 hours. So you're about 200 feet.
How many?
About like 1,000 feet away.
1,000 feet away.
Walk very slow.
Yeah, Boopy's just walking.
Are you gonna kill off Boopy?
He is gonna take out use that last flintlock pistol, and in his mind, he has a rough idea.
He's shooting behind him to run
Well,
faster.
no. Yeah, he's gonna go. Boopy learned this in the stories, and he's gonna Naruto run while. No, he only has one pistol left.
Different anime.
He's gonna level it, and as he's walking forward, as soon as he gets the sense that the ship is close to breaking free, he's gonna try to shoot through the hull to try to kill one of the wizards on the inside.
Oh, I thought it was more like as an alert to like, hey, don't leave without us.
No, because like
Just trying to kill a wizard and slow him
Boopy's
down.
been around the seas for a while. Like if sometimes you leave people behind, it happens. He's done it, and so like he's not gonna try to call more attention. He knows that they probably see us, so he's just he's gonna try to stop the boat.
Okay.
So Boopy's not taking a dash action or anything. It's about 1,000 feet away.
Shooting at 1,000 feet.
I mean, Boopy will try, light jog. He's older.
All right. It's got 30 feet of movement. So you're just going 30 feet?
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna go 60 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. But his animation walk cycle is of an old man.
Soge, anything
Hobbling.
to speed yourself along?
Dashing as my bonus action,
Through the snow.
and then
Used by discerning eye
dashing as my extra action,
for
and then I'm using my movement to dash more,
Eye of the Eagle.
and then does it seem how far away? Like I'm still like 900 feet at this point. With my eye for detail, do I see people like shuffling on the ship? Do they notice that we're like actually?
But yeah, shoot a
are
harmless
they
beam.
like
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Do a
get-
magic
go ahead and
beam
get-
at our ship.
Yeah.
I dare
Give me
you.
a perception check.
No, I don't want to waste time on perception. I'm just gonna fire a beam.
Okay.
I'm firing, so I want to
Do an explosive beam.
shoot it. Yeah, I'm
No,
shooting.
don't do an explosive.
Was
the
what
explosive
Carol was
beams.
waiting for.
I'm shooting one of the explosive beams, but very distinctly as like a flare type situation.
It's arc.
Like ship is like 900 feet this way. I'm firing it so that it lands like 50 feet to 100 feet in front of the
You're
ship.
trying to use a ballistics trajectory on
So
a
that
magic
it's like
beam.
not gonna crack the ice in front of it and make it easier for them to leave us, but get their attention so that they look and see that we're coming.
Don't
You need an
shoot it
attack
in
roll.
our way either, so
Yeah,
that
no,
we
it's
can make
very
ourselves
distinctly
difficult
like
terrain.
you're all here. I'm shooting here. Ship is there. It's all planned out.
This is where Soga's about to make a
It's
huge rift in the ice between us and the
Yeah,
ship.
the natural one.
Nope, because that's a fucking 28.
Okay.
All
There we
right.
go.
Wow.
So you see Soge, like, as he's running along, does like a reach behind his back, grab out his slingshot, and loads one of his magical
SOS
beads.
star.
And with that, he flings it off in front of the ship, and an explosion about 10 feet wide ruptures the ice near the ship.
50 feet in front of the ship.
Still near the ship.
Yeah.
Nearer than you are to the ship.
Yeah,
Does that seem to have gotten their attention?
We'll
That would
find out.
that would require somebody else's check.
Okay.
All right.
And then I'm like, still running.
Yeah.
Okay, and here we have some environmental happenings. Cracks start coming towards you in the ice, and you can see in the distance that the ice that had been holding up about halfway up the ship has started to fall away. It seems to be receding, and rapidly the ice floes are breaking apart. Ice floe cracks appear in front of
Everyone?
Chopa and Phoebe.
Well, Phoebe is
Flying. But Phoebe's flying.
Evasion?
So on your
Boopy's too
turn,
fast.
so Chopa, as you're running along, a crack appears in front of you.
To himself.
Poopy always talks
Can
to
I
himself.
jump over the crack? Or what is it?
Yeah, vaulted.
The crack is widening, so it's about 3 feet now. It is difficult terrain, but you are a monk.
Yep. Okay, well, I'm gonna dash towards the ship So with dash, is that 4 times your movement?
Double.
It's Starfinder.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Double in D&D.
Okay.
Double.
So,
Echo's not as fast in D&D.
well, I can still move 110 feet.
So when you approach that crack, I'm going to need an acrobatics check from you.
Yay. Okay.
One of your good ones.
Divine the dice.
We all know that I've been rolling so bad this game, except for that 120.
That's like your 5th too tonight.
Yeah.
Wow.
What is it?
All right.
Run.
It's a 12. So you run along, and you find yourself.
But I have long. Well, I guess no. I used all my key points, man. I can't use a jump.
You fall into the water, which is freezing cold, and you manage to pull yourself out. But your movement that you would normally have gone, that 120 feet, you only get 100 this round.
Oh.
It's so slow. This is. I'm cold and wet. I feel like a rat.
Yeah, your socks are wet.
Oh,
That's the worst.
Worse.
am I gonna
Phoebe.
Okay, so Chopa did get out of the ice, right?
Chopa got out of the ice.
Okay. All right, dash is an action, dash is a bonus action, and movement for 90 feet.
Very nice. Phoebe, as your anything you would like to do to help your comrades or speed things along?
I mean,
Encouragement with your
pick me
telepathic
up when you're
bond.
telling
Yeah.
I can't swim, babes. Carry me to the ship in the sky.
just gonna like encourage everybody real hard. Be like, for Maelstrom.
Yeah,
Run.
man.
For me!
Who's that?
Oh, you met him. He was probably really mean to you.
Phoebe providing the barest of aid to all of you through a telepathic bond, except for you, Bloopy.
All right. We all go, thanks, Phoebe. And you're just like, what?
What am I supposed to do? Like,
I just like how
stuff.
we all
Gonna
like
scout 'em.
vocalize like a thanks and after nothing.
Boopy's got to do everything himself.
Kylan,
I
that's
guess
you.
I could have scouted. That's true.
How slick is this ice?
Very slick.
Very slick?
Ice like.
Perfect. Can I start can I throw my shield down and start skateboarding out to get faster?
Dope.
This ice is icy.
Trying to decide on what check that is. I mean, yes. But
mean,
what
I'm-
check is that?
I'm like holding on to it.
We'll
like,
give a dexterity check. That sounds
Dexterity?
like a dexterous thing to do.
okay.
Because you're balancing and
I was hoping for athletics because it's a lot of like pumping.
That's I can see.
Okay.
I can see
Oh,
athletics.
you
I'll
know,
say
Take care of it.
acrobatics.
Yeah.
Got another ball.
I will allow an athletics.
Okay,
I will allow athletics. It's X sports.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. And I'm using it with dash to increase my movement as much as possible.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Talon.
Thanks, Talon.
Thank you, Talon, and thank you, Bot.
What happened?
Oh, a bot arrived to our chat, and Talon
That
promptly
means
banned
that
them.
we're
Thank you.
that means we're moving up in the
Nice, yeah. That's 21.
With the 21, you can double your movement speed this round.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
So double that with dash would be 120.
Very
Are there like
nice.
start, like,
sparks coming off of the back of the shield?
No, because it's ice.
Yeah.
But there is a really
I'll hold my hammer
amazing-
behind, which is still glowing, and make it look like like
There's
a
a-
beam
Yeah.
of trajectory.
And because it's ice, there is like this cloud of like ice chunks just coming off of
Yeah.
him as he's like cuts his way through the
Yeah.
ice,
Yeah.
and now it glows.
Shit's perfect. Yeah, and my hammer is like 30-foot radius of bright light, and then 30 more of dim. So like I'm a sight to behold. Hopefully someone on the ship sees that.
You are a sight to behold.
Because with the ice trail, it's probably just like
It's
it
like
looks
golden,
like,
just like coming
That's
out,
awesome.
yeah.
That's dope.
It's very good.
And that brings us to the top of the order with the ship. I'm gonna make another check. Cool. Once more, the ship kind of like rocks back and forth. You see that it has freed itself from the immediate area of ice, but it's still blocked, and it will take some time to get out. Which brings us to Boopy.
How far away is Boopy?
Boopy's the farthest away now. Boopy's
Yeah.
like 940 feet away.
And so off the top of Boopy's head / Joe's head, he has 360 feet of range on the pistol.
That's correct.
So it's like I play D&D a lot. Boopy is gonna just try as hard as he can before the ship escapes to get within range to try to kill one of these wizards
So he's
and like
dashing.
slow this down. So he's going as fast as he can, 60 feet of movement, and that's Boopy's turn.
All right.
Boopy does what he can.
Here we have Soge.
Boopy's gonna boot.
Just boop stuff.
have they noticed?
Booping around.
Booping around.
Give me a perception check.
And if they have noticed, are they doing anything to stop so that they can get us on the ship?
I just
Or
realized
do
too,
I have
like,
to sprint?
I'm still holding these
That's a
crates as I'm
28.
skateboarding. This is like.
So with a
tiny hawk
28,
shit.
you see that
It's like one of
indeed
those
the
missions.
crew has noticed that someone is approaching. It seems that a giant explosion and then like a bright day cloud just like zooming towards them on the ice is noticeable. You see them like kind of all clustered in front of kind of like watching. You see Yale like directing for people to bring others up. And then you see a familiar figure with your 28, your special eyes. You see the familiar figure of Mayfield dragging along Lord Noble.
Okay, so it seems like they're not actively trying to leave us.
That's my boy.
Okay. Seeing that, I'm just gonna be like, "Hey!" and I'm gonna keep running. So I'm gonna bonus action dash.
Justice
then
is never left behind.
And I guess I'll use my. No, I'm gonna save it because I might need it later. But yeah, so I'm gonna run. I guess that's 60 feet. 'Cause dash,
Are we all
and
still-
then yeah, my action was
used to his mask.
to perceive.
All right, awesome.
Last week, I think, was like the real litmus test for us.
Yeah.
It was hard because
Yeah.
he had all the Christmas gear on
my
top
God.
of the
That was
Soviet
awesome.
gear.
Oh, yeah.
Cute.
And I think
So
that
warm.
made it, being in the,
The
same
hat
room, it
on the
made it
hat.
The
easier.
hat on the hat was
Yeah.
too
So
much for me.
warm. It was. I had the sweater, and I had the Christmas lights.
Yep.
and I had the mask.
Yeah, the lights on your
Holy
scarf.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Gotta commit to the.
As you all are running along, I'm going to need dexterity saving throws from all of you on the ground.
Oh.
Can I like?
Yeah, but
Can I
vision.
catch sick fucking air over it?
It's a 3.
That's a 7 for
That's how we spell booby gas.
Was that a dex
Cantrip
save?
boop.
It's a dex save, yes.
My evasion
Anytime he does
I have
anything.
You have
proficiency.
evasion
Nice.
still.
This, remember our
17.
pick 3 rule.
or my uncanny dodge, whichever one is the one for dex saves.
You have uncanny dodge.
So it's remember our pick 3 rule.
Yeah. Okay.
Do I have to
Next
do
I
that
got a.
Did you say roll?
No.
I got
Do
a.
I have to if
yes.
I have evasion?
Yes.
12.
If you
12
succeed, you get nothing.
and
17
17.
on my cool ass
16.
snowboard.
All right.
Skateboard thing.
So if you got below a 15,
Haha!
you must pick 2. If you got above a 15, you pick 1. If you have an evasion and you are above a 15, you are free and clear. You pick 1 if you have the evasion and you failed. All right. So we have before you an ice floe that has cracked away and has started piecing away and has started lifting.
Ooh, right.
It started flipping over as it turns in the sea. Physics!
Yeah.
And as you're running, you can choose to take it on the chin as you fall to the ice with 10 points
Oh.
of bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
When the ocean fucking uppercuts you, that hurts.
Is that the rest of your health?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
But I have
Two.
0, man.
sure,
I'm
you're
a
right, you're
goose
good, you're
egg
good, you're
over
good.
here. This is a jogging goose egg.
Cut your speed in half for the next round.
Or
3,
You're good.
describe a point in time when your character felt utterly alone.
oh,
All right, let's see some roleplay, guys.
Boopy's always alone.
I mean, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I guess I'll go and pick the alone one. Was so as this like lift thing is happening, I don't know how it reminds him of it.
The fear
Maybe
of being
just-
left behind.
Yeah, the fear of
and
being left
alone.
behind. There you go. That's good. That's good. And so, okay, one of the things that burns in his mind and strives him to be as kind as he can is a horrible occurrence that happened in his youth when his family used to have him and his brother bring all of their farm goods to the local town, and they were teased because they were outcasts due to the paganistic, nature-oriented way their family lived, kind of like Amishy, I guess, if you will. And his brother, and then we're whatever. whatever, they were there. And basically, the kids' sons come throw rocks at them. And this one time, it hit his brother just in the right way that instantly killed him accidentally. And then they all ran away. And he was left with his dead brother and swore vengeance in a similar way that you do. But realized quickly that pursuit of evil is bad.
Wait, like as Gunther vengeance?
No, as like Soge, like justice kind of thing, but like instead of doing it from behind a mask, do it full bore and be like, you know what, you can't hide, because then you're just going to be alone forever. And so that fear of loneliness and that moment of being alone in the woods after the kids ran away with his brother's body, he sort of surges and he feels that like burning inside that, I don't know, probably comes out all of his orifices as he makes this jump up and over the gap.
Very nice.
So there you go. Ta-da, the end. That's mine. No damage.
Is it just me now, too?
It's you and Boopy.
You look kind of sweaty over there. Are you okay?
You choose one.
Soga King is very familiar with the feeling of loneliness because Soga King has already been abandoned by a crew and doesn't want it to happen again because there's still hope that he gets back. So very, just constantly feeling alone. That's why he wears the mask.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like Kylan pinned you right from the get-go.
And then, because I actually do take 2, because I got 12, but I no, because that uncanny dodges for attacks. And it's for
Not
half
evasion.
damage. Yeah. So I'm gonna shed a silent tear underneath the mask as I think about my crewmates probably off having a great time without me. And then I take it on the chin.
Ow!
Yeah, nice.
Boopy.
Boopy's been a good pirate. He's never been left behind by a crew. But he's been left behind by the years. People die. It's a dangerous life, and after a while, you look around, you don't know the faces. Boopy's been alone for a long time. And Boopy takes 10 damage.
Painful memories.
Remember when I ripped somebody's face off, guys?
Your crowning achievement.
I love that this is what's come of it. It's honestly making me so happy.
What, Boopy?
NPCs always win.
Oh yeah.
Well, realistically, this came about as a result of you putting me on the spot and then Matt being like, Boopy.
Yeah.
I didn't say boo.
Whoever it was.
Choppa,
What's a Peebo? And I was like, no, boop.
you're running along.
It's
You made it. You watched your friends kind of take it on the chin behind you and look vaguely sad. What are you doing to speed along?
I'm gonna do the same thing I was like, you guys good, but also not stop. I'm gonna assume you are. I'm gonna see you on the ship.
No answer is yes.
I'll take your silence and your tears as a yes. Can I dash 110 feet?
Yeah, dash away.
Damn.
Dash away all.
Do I have to roll for this?
No, are
No,
you doing
no.
anything to assist? That's your movement.
Can I?
Yeah, I got my movement too, right?
Oh,
Since I
wait,
just took
can
the sad
I
memory instead.
put some daggers? I'm gonna strap some daggers to my feet and make them ice skates.
Amazing.
And then I'm gonna leave the rest of my daggers behind me
Cultural.
so that the rest of my
Strap it to
team
my feet
can
to the
also
snowshoe.
strap daggers to their feet and make ice skates.
I'm gonna need a.
This sounds familiar.
Oh God, how? What?
Are you
Dude,
throwing knives at
dexterity
everyone's
check.
feet?
What do indeed?
This isn't a safe. This is a dexterity check,
Is this
just
an
to see
attack?
if you can get it on your feet whilst running.
Natural
Well,
20.
there it is.
God
it's a
damn.
front flip in the front flip. And land back down.
Wow.
I feel like you stab the daggers through like between your toes and angle them out so
Oh,
that they
there you go.
stick.
Yep.
And then you have like the rails of the daggers.
Yeah, it's
through
like
there.
foils.
Guys,
and
can
like
you
a
see
ship,
this?
like a.
You could do it. I'm doing.
Man, I was gonna have this injured Choppa, but I have to
You gotta
I have
respect.
to respect the 20.
Dice Christ.
Do you have prehensile toes?
Dice
Like,
Christ bless us.
Is it like you have,
Toes are sticking out of their dirty shoes.
and you have thumb toes? Yeah.
You watch as Chopa
sets of
somehow
hands.
grips the hilt of their daggers
Dagger
with
balls.
their toes and just like skates along on daggers because fantasy world, why not?
It does like a little pirouette and
You get double the speed this round.
220 feet.
Yeah, so Chopa, you're like almost there.
Cruising.
Like figure skating. Like up a slanting iceberg.
Stickies along.
All right, that brings us to Phoebe.
All right. Is anybody like extra behind at the moment?
Loopy and Soge is like moderate.
I still moved like.
I'm gonna.
You still move.
feet.
Yeah.
gonna use telekinetic movement to move Boopy 30 feet toward our destination.
Yeah. Behind you.
And then cunning action
Thrust
dash
forward,
and movement for
basically,
60
just-
feet.
All right.
Booby's got it.
Boobies like boobies always. Oh!
Like Phoebe is just the least concerned, but also like, oh,
Well, because like nothing bad. Like the worst that would happen to Phoebe is she would have to fly a little longer. So,
Right.
like,
If you got tired, you have
He's
your
gonna
perch. So
take
you're good.
one of his
Exactly.
daggers out and just throw it over his left shoulder, because if a spirit pushes you, that's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
So he's down a dagger.
Right.
Kylan, that brings us to you.
Continuing on with my super sick shield boarding,
All right, go ahead and give me another athletics check.
please. Okay, that is a 15.
All right, yes.
Perfect.
Double movement for this turn as well.
Okay, it's another 120.
All right.
Skating along. That's it. There's nothing special there. I'm just trying to hold steady here.
You see that the ship kind of has stayed its movement a bit. It looks like that an anchor is about to be dropped.
How far away am I?
Let's see, you moved 60, 60, and then 30. So
150?
math, that brings us to about 150 feet away
Or out
from
from
the
the start.
glacier,
Yeah.
which brings you to
850.
850.
yeah, you're doing great.
I mean, Booby's gonna dash 60 feet, and now that he's only 790 feet away, he's gonna take this pistol and with his last shot, angle 90 degrees up, kind of account for the wind, and just using the maximum possible. Sorry, 45.
Yeah.
Phoebe's like, ah!
Yeah, 45 degrees, and just trying to like lob the bullet at this ship. I don't. Yeah, Boopy doesn't have any.
Are you going for like the mage's quarters, or are you going for the...
In Boopy's mind, there's no way it's gonna hit the ship, and so it's really just the sound that he's going for.
Okay.
And in Boopy's not a learned man. The sound goes in the same direction as the bullet.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead and give me an attack roll at disadvantage, just to see if you hit the ship.
start with a natural 20.
Oh.
Nice.
Followed by.
Now we roll well. Oh, no.
That's a 12.
Okay.
So you don't hit any of your teammates, so that's good.
Yeah. Nice.
And there's just a very loud bang as Boopy fires off his last pistol.
And then he throws the pistol in front of him, seeing everybody else do the skateboarding thing. Like doesn't put all the pieces together and just kind of keeps going.
All right.
Should have gotten rocket boots. Take the guns to your ankles and
Weirdly,
shoot while
Boopy didn't get a
running.
chance to roll for inventory.
You'd be my backup character for these things too.
Boopy might die here.
Yeah.
So okay, that brings us to you.
I'm running.
Running!
I don't think I can do anything cool because I don't have a shield.
I dropped
just-
daggers if you want to try to do ice skates.
I feel like that.
Are you hidden though?
I am. I could.
Could be hiding in my dust cloud.
I can be hidden in when I'm lightly obscured. I think is what it is. But
Not anymore.
I'm just running. I'm just running, and when I get within range to shoot, which is pretty close because I can shoot without disadvantage at up to 650 feet, I think.
Mm-hmm.
If they start to leave without me, I'm gonna blow up the ship.
Right.
So you hit the whole combat so you can escape.
Nobody gets to go
And
home.
then, yeah.
If you're gonna abandon me, then fuck you.
So holding that action.
But I'm sprinting this. No, I'm sprinting this turn.
All right.
So
In your mind, you're
Dashing.
prepared.
Holding that in your head.
He's making sure that we all know.
Visualizing.
I'm dashing the full 120 feet with
All right.
my turn.
That brings us to to nature, which
this work.
thankfully nature rolled low.
It worked. I thought it wasn't going to.
Nature rolled low. You have a clear path this round.
Nice.
Chopa.
Dash 110.
Very nice. Go ahead and give me. Let's do a Constitution saving throw.
For extended run.
No, we'll keep it with dexterity checks. Just you've got daggers between your toes, man.
Skates!
Yeah. They weren't like taped or anything. Okay.
18.
Yeah. DC was a 15.
By the time you get there, your shoes will be eviscerated, but you will miraculously be unhurt.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they're gripping the.
All right, so 240 for you.
What?
240.
Nice.
That's
You're
it?
flying. 240 feet, that's it?
Left
That's
to the
amazing.
ship. Yeah.
That's how much you moved.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
Oh.
yes, that's. But I'm not at the ship yet.
No, 1,000 feet. Phoebe.
I'm gonna do another telekinetic push for Boopy, and then 60 feet for myself.
You serve me well, Rusty. He throws those.
dagger.
He only has 2 daggers, so it's the second.
And she's gonna
Next
call
to that,
down,
and then-
"It's me. You don't have to keep throwing your daggers away."
Who is that?
It's hello. Okay.
Another dagger.
When a ghost talks to you, what do you throw over your shoulder?
No, you can talk to ghosts.
Okay. That's
Sounds-
It's rude, not that.
Same.
Yeah,
Continuing.
Dex, the athletics. Athletics,
What
yeah.
about, what's my total covered and total left?
Oh, sorry, I just
haven't been
did.
checking.
You're about 500.
Okay.
Also, haven't been tracking.
Oh, you're halfway there.
Oh,
Whoa.
20 something. Right?
Yeah, you're great.
Yeah, we're good.
Move
23.
that 120.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another 120.
Whoa, living on a prayer.
I believe Chopa has moved 640 feet.
Yes.
So that's kind of like what I'm basing this
So I'm at 620.
something like that, yeah.
Math.
Does a spin in front of everybody.
All right.
You guys catch up.
Brings us to the top of the order with the ship. The ship kind of rocks back and forth a little bit and makes like those of
But it
you
dropped
within.
anchor, right?
I'm sorry.
It dropped anchor.
Yeah, they were
Okay.
attempting to drop anchor. You see, it moves forward just a little bit. Those of you within 400 feet. Those of you behind, however, are not close enough to see how slightly it moved. You would have rolled for that.
Like a perception check.
I'm up in the air.
Instead of dashing.
No, I'm still dashing. If I need to actually take an action to look.
Right. This is like a run for your lives kind of thing.
Hold for rules check for one thing, but while I'm doing that,
My
Boopy.
passive perception is 9.
Boopy runs 60 feet forward after being propelled a further 30 feet. And at this point now, Boopy has moved 180 feet in the last 2 rounds, which is amazing to Boopy. And so he just might make it. So he's
Maybe I'll
really,
run a marathon.
he's got 3 days left on his
Everyone had it?
contract. He's just trying to get back to the ship.
All right.
Should've been an athlete.
Has it been 3 rounds of this?
It has been 3 rounds. We're on our 4th.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'm sprinting again, which I
Sprinting
think
again.
puts me roughly at like 500 feet away, like 480, I think, something like that. Then yeah, I use everything that I can to just keep running.
You said that like you're about to be like, and dimension door.
No, that's not this
Oh,
character.
that would be so convenient.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Elster has a couple different things that travel.
Yeah.
500 feet.
I mean, you could just float back.
You don't
if
have that
that's
spell anymore, though, because you used it up to be an asshole.
I'm dead.
also dead.
My face is somewhere else.
Your face is disintegrating.
Yeah, your face is actually
Just has
gone into the
My
sunshine.
face is not a component of the spell, but it's implied.
All right.
Yeah, with
Now we
speech,
have
how do
we
you have
have
lips and can't talk? Does that
nature,
fuck
which
with
is
spell
also the crew in this
pronunciation?
case. So those of you within range, the crew has dropped anchor fully now.
Yeah.
And
What environmental hell?
Kylan,
Yeah.
from your vantage point,
Yeah.
you watch as Maelstrom, not Maelstrom,
Maelstrom. R.I.P.
Mayfield
Mayfield. What's up?
pulls out a book, and you see him read. And then he steps in front of you, grabs you, and pulls you back through it.
Oh, my best friend.
Oh, he loves you. That was kind of hot.
I fucking owe you. I owe you so much, mate. I give him the biggest hug.
You're the only one who really drank with me, so thanks for showing up, man.
Hell yeah.
He
Give me
had
some
to check his
fireworks.
little social graces book to.
Give me some fireworks for this one. Pew 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 pew. Sick.
Unfortunately, that's the only spell slot I have, and we can get the others, but they just have to get close enough.
It's fine. It's fine.
I hope your friend's not going to be offended I didn't take them. They just play the flute pretty badly.
I heard that!
No way.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna every 6 seconds just cast Sunbeam as like those like spotlights, just like come on.
They're leaving us behind. Go.
You're very much not leaving us behind anymore.
Okay, no!
Chopa, it's your turn.
Dash 110.
All right. Go ahead and...
I took the daggers off.
You took the daggers off?
This isn't quite working.
All right. Daggers are off, so 120 feet, dash forward. Anything else you'd like to do during this?
I'm gonna yell at Mayfield. I heard that!
Somehow, Chopa with like insane hearing just like yells back.
Yeah, just hear it.
It echoes across the ice. I heard that.
Kylie, you can do better.
At the same time.
Kylan, serial killer friend, you could do better.
All right.
I'm so confused.
From there, we have Phoebe.
All right, I have one psionic die left, which I will use to give Boopy 30 more feet and then 60 feet from me.
What the boop?
Boop the boop.
That's why he's named Boopy.
It was prophetic.
All right, Kylan, you are on board the ship.
Yeah. Is there
Pretty
any
far
like?
behind right now.
Are there any like retractable harpoon type situation going on here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
Do they have any whaling equipment?
No whaling equipment, weirdly enough, on this merchant vessel.
Well, I don't know. Just some idea.
There are, however, extendable rods, extendable poles
Yeah.
that extend out to kind of like
Rowing.
they were meant to like push the ship away
Right.
from
Staving poles.
yes.
I'm looking for like grappling hook long rope. I got 50 foot of rope. Can I at least shorten the distance for someone by 50 feet by tying it?
Yeah.
Like some sort of heavy ass thing and just swinging it and throwing it as far as I can.
Certainly.
Okay.
Go.
Your hammer.
Yeah. While it's still casting sunbeam, just like a friggin' like laser light.
Go ahead
show.
and make a ranged attack roll.
Oh, let's do it. Which would just be dexterity, I'm assuming. Right?
Yeah.
That's not good. Oh, well, it's a 17. So 17.
Yeah, so you...
Oh, I guess, no, not proficient, right? Because it's
No.
improvised.
Yeah, it's improvised. So you attach, so you find like this weird ball thing, which you assume is like meant to weigh down
monkey's paw?
some. I'm sorry.
Like a monkey's paw?
Ball.
No, I know, but like a monkey's paw is like a monkey
yeah,
fist is like a knot that
type
you
of
tie
rope.
to the end of a rope to throw it so that people can pull
It's
the
an
line
app
into
that's
the.
shaped like a big
So you
Yes.
find a weight that's kind of used to weigh down some nets, and you kind of tie up rope alongside it, and you send it out, and you are able to send out a rescue rope about 50 feet.
All right, that helps someone.
Hope someone gets
Who's
out
there
there.
first?
All right, that brings us back to the top of the order. Kylan, you do notice that the mages are starting to all come on deck. They are all present and accounted for now.
Okay.
No one is below deck.
Okay. So no one's actively moving the ship.
But you do see that the ice is
Yeah.
no longer present around the edge of the ship. It seems to be slowly receding.
Right. So this rope is good.
Rope is good so far.
Yeah.
All
Can I
right.
direct him to refreeze the ship in the ice? Good.
On your
Great
turn.
work. Undo it.
On your turn. Boopy.
In a shocking turn of events, Boopy's gonna move 60 feet forward.
Fantastic.
That's Boopy's turn.
Nice.
It's okay.
So he's gonna move 120 feet down his way.
All right. This is nature / the crew. On this round, you see two mages go bloop, bloop. A gnome appears in front of you, grabs you, and pulls you through a door. Chopa.
Aw.
Oh, hey. Hi, friend.
New significant other for Joe.
You see the human mage, not Lord Noble, has appeared in front of you and grabs like, you gotta do something awesome for this man, and pulls you through. And now it's just the slower moving Phoebe and Boopy out on the ice.
Well, fortunately, I'm super invested in Boopy's character.
Chopa, you have arrived on the ship. Anything you're doing to help out your companion on the ice?
Well, Phoebe can fly.
I'm just flying. I'm not worried.
Where's the flute?
Yeah, Booby's still back there. How can we help him?
Well, you know, he's been a great first mate.
Say no more.
Boopy, no.
I guess.
But the insurance if he goes down.
It's really, I just don't have enough to go around. We've been here an extra day. I don't have the food.
Wow, you were quick to say goodbye to your first mate. Anyway,
Honestly, I'm really just hoping that one of the mages like pops out as soon as he gets in range.
okay. You got this, Booby. Keep going. Yo, tells a lot about you. We need you on this ship.
Boopy, you feel inspired, but not in a bardic way. Phoebe,
90 feet.
90 feet. Phoebe, you see like a mage just kind of like starts consulting with another one because you're flying, and they're just like,
Good
Kylie.
geometry. Someone's got a protractor.
How to use the hypotenuse.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, I don't know. Is there? Can I like make an ice bridge? Any mages make like an ice bridge to them? So
It's not-
cracking up a bit. Look, this rope's gonna work once he gets there, but he's got to get there.
Oh, well, just have to hope he gets there. We don't really have any ice making capabilities.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Just thought I'd ask.
Yeah, sorry.
Done great so far. And I
Thanks.
gesture to like everyone else that's been brought back.
Yeah, just like the crew's just like standing there.
door in this deck here.
He's not close enough. The ship begins to pull away,
Oh no!
pulling on its anchor.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Boopy, I'm assuming you're running 60 feet.
Yeah.
Does he get a boop?
And at this point, Boopy's heard people yelling,
You already
right?
used the last one.
I did, yeah.
So yeah, Boopy's probably just gonna go out and yell, "I'm trying to get her back, but she's going so slow," and Boopy's just gonna keep going, trying to help Phoebe along.
All right. Phoebe, who is ahead of you.
Boopy was sent to go check on them. Boopy's driving.
You're
You can't see that
Boopy's
far.
doing great.
Yeah, one eye.
Phoebe, you see from above a mage kind of like apparates into existence and it's just like, and then as you land on the deck of the ship, Boopy is still running forward, and you see Lord Noble is kind of sitting there with calculations, and I'm gonna roll an Arcana check for Lord Noble to see if he can bend the limits of Dimension Door and go a little bit further.
Ah, shit.
Give him a rope.
Well, I have the rope.
If you do that,
They just need to get
meta
back
magic.
to the rope. And then,
Do you do that?
no, I
Do
just
you
say,
suggest
like,
that?
if you can make it back, you don't need to, like, I don't know what he's doing.
I'm trying to Dimension Door.
If he says that out loud, I'd be like, yeah, go for it. And then all you need to do is get back here to the rope. You don't have to stretch it twice. He's got 50 feet of rope that you can teleport back to. That closes the gap quite a bit.
I would tie off my 50 feet of rope to the end of the 50 feet of rope.
And then we pull out 50 foot.
100 feet of rope.
But then we have to pull that 50 foot back in and throw the whole thing 100 feet.
No,
That's really hard to do.
No, just untie it in the middle and throw it off.
Mayfield looks over at you, Kylan. Couldn't you give Noble the rope?
Yeah, sure. Here.
So you give Lord Noble the rope, and he's like,
I mean, if he can throw it back once he gets close.
and he Dimension Doors out as far as he can, which is 500 feet. And Booby, you are about 50 feet away from that.
Aha.
But luckily, Lord Noble's got 100 feet of rope.
Oh, man.
Wow.
So Noble kind of like attempts to throw the rope out to you. We're going to have a little
Can't be
roll
that
off.
strong.
You're going to roll a d20 and I will as well. This is to see if the ice stops you.
16.
I got a 3.
Nice.
Poopy, you run as fast as you can, your old legs carrying you, your lungs burning, and you grab that rope, and as you do, Noble kind of pulls back on it and grabs your hand and dimension doors you to the ship.
Booby, you made it!
Of course I made it. Make it every time. I'm poopy.
Everybody was so nervous that you were gonna come back. Yale was particularly nervous.
Of course, I'm a great first mate.
Best I ever had.
First I ever.
Poopy's gonna start walking around and just be like, tie up the sails, make ready to get right back on the job.
Right back into it, yeah.
So,
pretty
for the
good.
rest of you,
Uh-huh.
you make it back to the ship. Some of you with a few extra tinctures.
I got a whole 2 crates full.
Go ahead and roll me a flat luck check to see if you could have held on to those
The whole
crates.
time?
The
I know,
whole
yeah.
time.
They could probably have lost a few in the meantime.
And I.
Probably a lot.
Average 10. Right in the middle.
You were able to like kind of hold on to like a smaller, like easier to pick up.
Sure, I probably like dropped one and just grabbed the other with my open arm or something
How many
like
was
that.
I able to stuff into my satchel?
Flat check for you as well.
I don't know if anybody else could see it, but Matt's hand under the table was going like this.
What was it?
Natural 20.
You get 10.
Nice.
How many in my crate?
10
I got a whole
things.
crate.
You got a whole crate.
That's any number's worth.
But no one knows about my 10.
Right.
You still know.
Untraceable.
So the 4 of you, along with a cut for Boopy, have made it onto the ship. You find that your venture towards the continent of Everest is now unimpeded. The ice flows melted away and seem to open up for you and ferry you along, as if some kind of magical effect had been dispelled.
Hags.
Interesting.
You stow your newfound treasures in the cargo hold. Maybe some of you hiding yours a little bit better than others, as to not arouse suspicion. Do you alert anyone to your findings? Does anyone tell anyone what went up?
Oh yeah, as soon as Sogeking gets back, he's like, what an adventure we had! It was a good thing that I was there. And then I regale the crew with a very exaggerated story about how I slayed the hags. Unfortunately, Maelstrom died because he was being mean to them.
Chopa is also gonna be there next to Soge, being like,
Soge did fucking nothing.
I slayed
He wasn't even
hags.
fucking there. Let me tell
Unembellishing.
you who the real hero was. I met this beautiful woman.
I slayed 2 whole hags out of 4. One of them got away, admittedly, but I killed 2 of the 3 that didn't. One of them I don't know who killed. Maybe it was Boopy.
Poopy, do you tell any of your crewmates?
Back me up, Boopy.
I think like I envision this is like around a fire on deck, like at night, and everybody is just like, all the heads turn to Boopy, and Boopy just takes a long drink of ale and says nothing.
What are Phoebe and Kylan doing?
So I think Phoebe wants to go find Mortram, the warlock slash druid
Slash murderer.
who they figured out before they left that he probably is the one who killed Aefern. So she's gonna
forgot
go
about
find
this
him.
guy.
Oh, that whole big plot?
She's gonna go find him and just kind of be like chat about that, but from the perspective of like Aefern's actually a pretty terrible person, so she's actually pretty grateful that he died. So
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check with hit advantage.
I'm torn about it. 'Cause I fucking hate him because
Do
he's
you mention your past training?
Can I do an insight check to see?
We'll get there then.
Yeah, okay.
What was your persuasion check?
8.
Sweet. You want to do an insight on Mortrim? Go ahead.
Well, because if I'm gonna share stuff, then that's a natural 20
Nice. Natural.
for a
black.
total of 20.
Fantastic. Mortrim knows more about this situation than he's had a chance to tell, really.
So she would probably level with him.
All right. So your persuasion check DC was going to be 10.
I feel like I'd be there too, but like quietly glowering at him.
Would you be like right next to Phoebe or in the shadows?
Right behind Phoebe, the hammer down on the ground, both hands right on it, just glowering at him. I don't think he knows why, but
Yeah, no.
providing backup and sussing him out the whole time.
Well, in that case, the 8 makes sense.
Okay.
So, with your natural 20 insight, Mortrim knows a heck of a lot more than what he's saying. He is, after all, a druid claiming to be a warlock.
And with that dagger and all the runes and all this stuff, what guild are you part of? I'm not actually saying that's one thing. Because I have
Phoebe rolls her little owl eyes and she's
I
like,
have no
just
way.
ignore
I guess
him.
you would feel. No, I'm not saying it. It's just like internal. So if you feel that, I don't know.
That would be your choice whether to send that on through.
I'm bad at controlling it, so you would feel that.
Oh, yeah.
So, do you insinuate that he's the murderer?
I'm going to share that we learned some things. Like, we figured out that, like, this is probably the only way that he could have died. And, like, oh, it's so weird. Like, your amulet, like, doesn't look quite like, so, like, insinuating, but, like, gently.
I don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
With your natural 20, because that was such a wonderful roll. You see he smiles, but it's the smile that doesn't reach the eyes. Is there a little knowing glint of, yeah, well, you're down on your luck and you don't have much of a circle in the continent of Dominion. You find work where you can to get back home. And to be honest, I'm not sad that he's gone.
That makes 2 of us.
To go in such a horrible way, from what you've told me, seems fitting.
Phoebe respects the game here. And so, she's if he doesn't want to share anymore, she's going to leave it at that. But she feels she's found an ally on the ship.
Did you find anything when you were out murdering hags? Oh, well done, by the way. That sounds fun.
Thanks. Yeah, it was pretty good. Lost one of our own, but
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. What?
Sorry, I didn't really know him that well.
Oh,
Found something.
sorry?
Why? What would we have been
Maelstrom.
finding?
Yeah.
What would we have been finding? What do you find something?
you know.
There were flowers everywhere. They had moon something or other.
Oh,
Yeah, they were cultivating. What was the flower called?
I think it was just moonwort.
Moonwort.
Yeah.
They seem to have been cultivating moonwort, but sadly, it seems that much of it was destroyed by the curses that they cast.
Yeah, they can't destroy their own garden like fucking idiots.
They're not very good gardeners.
yeah, no, it doesn't sound like it. Yeah, too bad. I heard that stuff's worth a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
pretty
we
rare.
heard, too.
Yeah. I've only seen it a few times.
Yeah. Well, it's been nice chatting with you. We've got 6 weeks left in this voyage.
So much time. Phoebe's gonna extend
That's when you
her
should have put the
talon,
boss music on.
like to shake his hand, and she's just gonna be like, "Well, I hope we'll find more time to talk then."
Of course. So, with crew a little bit more respectful of you, and wizards begrudgingly so, you sail your way into the port at Everest in the Republic of Volcanenberg. Thank you. I've only read it.
What
I
she
haven't
said.
pronounced it.
Camembert, got it. Yeah.
Canterbury.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
Volcamenberg, yeah.
From
Cheese.
From there, you disembark with your treasures tucked slyly away
Oh yeah.
and look for some more eclectic markets.
Oh yeah.
You are able to find buyers and one particularly interested party in which came forth with a proposition. A member of a certain guild. They have that necklace amulet with the circle and the 2 herbs. Heard you have goods to sell if you're interested in a buyer.
Does the name Aether mean anything to you?
Competition.
Right. How like your competition or your practices was he?
Doesn't matter.
I was just curious. I know stuff's worth a lot.
Yeah, business secrets. I'm willing to pay.
Yeah. All right. How much for the crate? I've already taken 3 vials out of it myself.
He writes down a figure and hands it to you, and it is an absurd amount of platinum. Something that could set up a red guard for life. And his friends.
I want to see the number. Can I see the number? I can't. The desk is too high.
Can you read?
You look at it and it just says one.
I don't know. Here, it's this.
Can't drop a read.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
That's an
guys.
excellent question.
You've never had to read before, so. Well.
No.
No, I can't. Wait, just tell me how much. I can't read that.
Let me see.
Well, consider like if this take a piece of the paper off was like what we would have been paid normally, then the rest of the papers.
You're showing me the same numbers that I don't.
No. The paper. It's the paper. Look. This is okay.
Chopa's gonna take the
It's
paper and
a
go,
lot.
this is nothing. What? This is not gold, and waves it in front of you.
Is Chopa just Zoolander?
Look, let's set up a meeting. I'd like to see all of this capital before, and I think we might have an agreement.
All right. Very well. I'm just lodged up at the tavern. You're welcome to stop by.
Sure.
Is this person trying to be deceitful?
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
It's an eye for
Using
deceit
my eye
check.
for
Using for
deceit.
your eye for deceit.
Using the DM can't lie to me trait.
Yeah. It's a really
All
good
the fun
trait.
out of it.
No, it's just if the DM lies to me, then if I roll low enough, I can make it a 10 to be a little less whoop.
Well, that's pretty fucking good.
That's a 25.
He's deceitful in the way that merchants are deceitful in the way of conducting business. Like, not leading you into
buy this at a loss.
not leading you into a trap.
I'm trying to get a good deal on this.
This is like a sting operation.
It's not a sting operation.
Yeah.
He's gonna pay you.
Yeah.
He wants the goods.
I'm gonna be like, wait, give me that paper.
What?
Give me that paper. I'm gonna write a new number that is more fair given the market rates of Moonwort.
There's no market rate of food wars.
Shit don't grow around here.
The number that he put on the
Add
paper,
3 zeros.
I'm gonna add like 5 plus, like if it's 5,000 platinum, make it 5,500 platinum. If it's 500 platinum, make it 550 platinum.
So you're just adding a 5 in the next slot
5 in the
down.
next slot.
So you're adding
And when you add a zero,
a 10,
Dipshit.
a 20%. No, 10%.
Persuasion check, please.
Yeah, a 10%
Contestant.
increase is what you're asking.
I'm just
for.
gonna
There it is.
hand
That's the
paper
fucking
back
number. I was like,
after
why is
cross
this
it
not so
out.
obvious? And I can't remember it. Well,
Natural
there's your
20.
fucking natural 20!
He kind of smiles. He's like, I respect your forwardness.
Shrewd tactics.
What was your name?
I'm Lord Soge!
Well,
King of the snipers.
indeed.
King of the snipers.
I'll do business with you.
Excellent!
And you are able to make the transaction if you wish.
I want to ask all of
do
everyone
it.
here still, does anyone have the ability to put like a tracking device in it? Because I don't trust these people. Does anyone have a magical tracking device?
Do you not have that?
Yeah. No, there are equivalents of
You a
this.
part of us now?
If you have detect object and you put a familiar object in the crate, you can detect it up to like a long
I still
way.
have magic beans to use, guys!
Do those magic beans
Does anyone have some dirt?
And with that,
Down.
as they debate on a way to swindle this merchant, and maybe,
Crack them to make sure they're not up to no
for
good.
later death. That is all for Adventures in Alberon Sea of Ice. Our heroes largely survived,
Yeah.
still had to split the reward 5 ways, and ended up getting paid.
Yeah.
We don't know why Moonward
paid.
was the ultimate goal in such a
We'll
way,
find out in campaign.
but you might find out. You never know. Could be campaign 8,
Joe knows.
or it could be never coming up again because Joe hates this plotline. We'll never know.
Soviet king.
In the meantime, you can find us next week on Thursdays at 6:30 for Mosaic Team 5, where you'll join me, Olive,
First
Joe,
of the
and
year.
Matt.
All right, I'm done.
First stream of 2023.
It is our first stream of 2023, and stay tuned for the next week Friday when we begin Campaign 2, which will be taking place in the continent we've landed in, Everest. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you next week. Goodbye now.
Bye.